Hello, everybody. We are late. We are late to the stream. We are late to the stream. Welcome, welcome, people. Chosen Wisdom Football. We are back and we are live. Arsenal versus Man United. Watch along, people. Smash the like. As usual, I am. Apparently, Amad Diallo has a knock, guys. Apparently, he's got a knock. So he's not actually benched. He's actually got a knock. But I'm not going to lie, guys. This front three that we started, Garnacho, Bruno, and hojlund, is a disgrace. I'm tired of seeing those guys play football together. And like, I know that Ahmad's got a knock, but the idea that this manager has to keep playing hojlund constantly, just like the previous manager, even when he's crap, when we have Zirkzee, even though we got Zirkzee on the pitch, sorry, Zirkzee in the squad now. So we've got alternative strikers, but this guy still gets a game. It's very, very disappointing. Very, very disappointing that the manager started this way. After the way that after the game that hojlund played last game, yeah, after his performance this season, or his performances this season, hojlund, Zirkzee deserves a running. Like, his performance in the last game, yeah, was trash. He was so bad last game. And yet, this striker, hojlund, starts every game now, while Zirkzee comes off the bench. And without Zirkzee starting games, if we do not get to see Zirkzee start games, we will never know how good he's going to be. We will never get to know how good he could be. We'll not know anything. And that's always been a problem. That's a problem I had with the treatment of Sancho. That's a problem I had with the treatment of Ahmad. There's certain players that are so good, yeah, that the managers just don't like or don't play. And we never get to know how good they are because they just don't get a chance. Like, we've seen hojlund played game after game after game after game after game. So we already know he's not good enough because we've got a sample size and we see he's not good. We don't know that yet of Zirkzee. We don't know that yet of Zirkzee. We've seen him start 3 games. Like, like my only thing, the only answer I have is if this manager, like the previous manager, values pace. This manager values the pace, yeah, that hojlund has running. That's the only thing. But he never utilizes the pace. How many times do you see hojlund use his pace, run the channels, receive the ball, hold the ball up, stretch the team, stretch the opposition team, bring others? How many times do you see him actually do that? Never. You never see him do it. So it's like you've got him on the picture because of his profile, and the profile is probably closer to the Gorkias, yeah, profile, but he's not a good footballer. So you've got a footballer whose profile that you like, but he's not good. And you got a player that, you don't stretch the teams in behind, but he's a much better footballer. For me, play the better footballer. Play the better footballer who will get the best out of the team rather than persisting, as we've all seen with hojlund, that it doesn't work. He's not good. His fundamentals aren't there. You can watch him play football. He cannot control the football, hojlund. You pass hojlund the ball bubbles up on his feet. That's a fundamental thing in football. He doesn't. His first touch is atrocious. People talk about his shooting. He's not. He doesn't have a good shot. When he shoots, it always falls over. His balance as a footballer, he's always on the floor. He's one striker that I know is always on the floor. He's 6'3", big, tall. And yet, Jermaine Defoe's and all these small strikers, they can stand on their feet. But this guy is always backing into play. Listen, I can keep talking about hojlund over and over and over again. As you can clearly see, it's not a bias thing with hojlund. With hojlund, I just like good footballers. And hojlund isn't a good footballer. It's really that simple. It's not a bias on this channel. And at the moment, the ball is not sticking. 5 minutes gone. Arsenal controlling the game. Arsenal controlling the tempo. The ball would not stick to hojlund's feet. He will not bring others into play. So when it goes forward, hojlund is not going to hold it. Bruno's not going to hold on to it. and Garnacho's not going to hold on to it. So we are playing the counter-attacking football. That's exactly what we're playing. Counter-attacking football. So yeah, I'm not gonna lie, guys. I'm not really looking forward to this game. I was before when I was looking forward to it before when I felt that we would start Ahmad, or when I felt that Hoyland could be dropped because he was so bad last game. I felt that the manager had to drop him. But just like the previous managers, some players who are not good enough just get to play over and over again, get to play time and time again. And this Arsenal team is there for the taking, I think. Anyway, 7 minutes gone. The starting lineup is not what I wanted, clearly. Um, I believe at this point, yeah, at this point, I feel like the only way that we can progress as a football team now is if injuries happen. Now I know what the manager's about. Now that we've got a good enough sample size of the manager, and we've seen what the sort of teams he likes. He likes Hojlund. He prefers Hojlund. I now feel like the only way for us to get better as a team now is for Hojlund to be injured. And I don't mean I want him to be injured. I mean, and I don't mean some serious injury like some knee injury that takes him out for a year. I'm talking about a little niggle that takes him out a week so Zirkzee can play. I just want to see Zirkzee start a football match. This guy talks about rotation. This manager talks about rotation. Everybody gets rotated. Hojlund started the last 4 games, at least. And this guy talks about rotation, and even in the FA Cup, you can't rotate his striker. Really? No, man. I see why these people are onto this manager. Because I know you can't get what you want all the time. I said this before. That when a new manager comes in, you'll start doing things that you like, but there'll always be like 1 or 2 things that he does that you don't like. And this got bite your tongue. And this manager's love for Hojlund is something that disturbs me. So it's something I'm just gonna have to navigate and just learn to or try to understand. So I don't really understand it, to be honest. And this game has started boring as hell. This game is dead. Look what's Arsenal's kit. Arsenal's kit's atrocious. Arsenal's kit is atrocious. Have you seen Arsenal's kit? It's just basically white, yeah, and you can't actually see anything. All the lines are just the thinnest lines, and you can't make anything out on the kit apart from just nothing. All the words are just hollow and the white, just outlined, I think, red. Apparently Arsenal took all the red out because it's anti-knife. It's an anti-knife, bruv. Arsenal are. This is why people hate Arsenal. They are the worst. Like, what is that? Has nothing to do. What are you doing? You took all the red out of your shirt because knife crime. And apparently they do this every year. Arsenal. Yeah, Arsenal are dead, bruv. They do everything. They do all the win the dog stuff. Let's get a dog and call it win. Arsenal, yeah, they don't win anything, and they brainwash their fans into like they just like most clubs into keep support. Like Arteta will talk about phase this and phase that and not win no trophies. Like and then start talking about charities and then having shirts to do with Africa and then Jamaican colours on your shirt. All of these things that don't mean nothing, but they know it gets the fans. Oh my god, um, uh, I don't know. Arsenal have a new shirt. It's got red, black, and green in it. Oh, it's got Jamaican colours in it. Oh my god, that's why they get you. Arsenal get you like that. And then Arteta talks about I don't know the bowl. The bowl is different. The Premier League bowl is different. Let me see what's going on in this game. You are. And they're buying theirs and go. This manager, I'm not gonna lie, doesn't want to win the game. I feel like he's got no interest in winning the game. But we'll see. Because it's still 0-0, 12 minutes gone. Hmm? What? Talk. Yeah, but you can't whisper to me. I'm telling you, I said what twice while I'm on fucking stream. So talk louder. Gosh, man, whispering to me, no, I'm on stream. I'm like, I can't hear what you're saying. Continue to whisper. This game is dead. I'm tired. This is what I might have to do the first half. No one's watching anyway. Or hmm. What a poor game of football, man. This is bad, guys. Arsenal on the attack. Arsenal are going to win this game. And like I said, it's going to be on the manager. This is terrible. Arsenal pinning us back at the moment. We haven't had any possession at all. We haven't passed the ball to each other. We have no idea what to do. None. It's going to be a very painful watch today. 50 minutes gone. Why are you not playing Zirkzee, Amorim? Why are you not playing people who can play football? Oh, that pass from Kobbie to Dalot was bad. Oh my gosh. We cannot keep the ball at all. And the reason why we cannot keep the ball is because we do not have the technicians. The manager has chosen to play footballers who can't keep the ball. What is Dalot doing? This is such a terrible game to watch. If you're a United fan, you're not enjoying this at all. This is not good. What is this? Food. This is so dead, bruv. Like, I'm not gonna lie, yeah. Once again, yeah, I want to sit here, yeah, and analyze the game. But I'm literally not seen anything. Like, 17 minutes gone. We haven't, I don't think, yeah, we've managed to string 2 passes together in Arsenal's half. 15 minutes of this game, yeah, I don't think this Man United team, yeah, have managed to string 2 passes together in the Arsenal half of the pitch. Where's Hojlund? On the floor. On the floor. Finish. Now the flag's been raised offside. I'm not gonna lie, yeah. This man just pissed me off, you know. The thing is, what's annoying me, because this Arsenal team, I don't. We've seen what Newcastle did to this Arsenal team. I'm not saying we're great either, but I'm saying if we turn up today, we can beat this Arsenal team. Yo, Kind FC, big up yourself, man. Big up yourself, bro. I did not like seeing that front 3 in the lineup. We won't see. We won't see or keep the ball. Exactly, man. That's what I'm saying. I'm like, you know, them ones, like I said before, where I'm going to allow the manager, obviously, the new manager, all of that, yeah. And I've also factored in the fact that no manager is going to give you, as a football fan, yeah, what you want. I get that. So you're going to like certain players, you're going to like certain, you know, footballers and whatever. And the manager might give you 90%, but you might like 1 or 2 ballers that you don't like. I get that, but I don't get the Hojlund thing, man. Like, you've nailed him as your main striker. You've nailed him on now. We see him almost all the time. He can't stay on his feet. You already spoke about garnacho. And the manager's also said many times that Bruno can't play that position. He can't play with his back to goal. So it's like he's playing a front 3 that we all know and we've all seen last season. Last season, our worst season, and we saw that front 3 and it was terrible. We've had a whole week. We've had a whole week of training. A whole week. A whole week of training we've had. Like, and this is what we're seeing after the whole week of training. This. My gosh. Like, I don't even want to be too negative. Like, I don't want to be sitting here moaning on the stream, because moaning on the stream, yeah, is not good. It's not good TV. It's not good TV, but I'm just like, what do I do? Like, at the end of the day, it's still 0-0. That's the only good thing I can say. We ain't touching the ball. We ain't touched the ball for 20 minutes, yeah, and it's still 0-0. So, yo, Kind FC. Let me see what you're saying. Look who lost the ball in our build up on the floor again. Rasmus, bro. I'm tired, bro. I'm tired, man. I'm tired, man. I'm tired. Like I obviously, like, I'm not. I don't feel like I'm the smartest person in the world, but I feel like I know ball, and I feel like I can see. I feel like we all have eyes, yeah, so we can see things that are clearly. I just want. I want somebody in a press conference to ask the manager, what do you see in Rasmus Hojlund to be picking him over Zirkzee? I would honestly ask that question in a press conference. I would say, listen, you start Rasmus Hojlund on a regular basis now. What does he have that Zirkzee doesn't have? Or ask a question like, what does Zirkzee need to do to get into the first team over Rasmus Hojlund? What I don't understand here is that on this channel, yeah, we talk about logic here. Like, These guys have been so patient. These guys, yeah, have been so patient with Rasmus Hojlund. 50 games or 60 games. How many games he's played? 15 goals. He's in 3 months. He's scored about 3 goals. Right. We are prepared to be so patient with Rasmus Hojlund, while Zirkzee, after 2 months, we're already writing him off. And I don't understand that, bro. I don't get it. I know racism is a thing. But it can't just be that, man, surely. I don't get it, man. But big up yourself, Kind FC, man, as usual, bro. I appreciate you jumping in the chat. I know it's a small channel, but I'm trying to do my thing, man. To be fair, guys. Wow, that's hot. Woo! Woo, man. I bit a piece of pepper, man. Just shizzle. Oh, I've said this many times, yeah. Our structure is decent. Defensively, we're all right. But we need there to be an attacking threat. Attack is the best form of defense. We all know that. We all know that. And without an attacking threat, we will concede goals. Once the team that we're facing realize that we can't score and there's no bite in our attack here, they start getting more confident. They start not respecting our attack. When we attack, they don't need to bring too many players back to defend. And once that happens, they get more confident in their attack. Like, attack is always going to be and always will be the best form of defense. Oh, nice menu. That's where menu needs to be. I know we could all see with our fucking with our eyeballs that Bruno starts in the 10. Menu actually starts in the double pivot, and during the game, Bruno and Menu swap. Like in that position, Menu was high up the pitch in that 10 position when Bruno was a bit deep. That's where Menu needs to be. When Menu's in them little tight spaces there, when he can do the little quick feet stuff, Menu's got nice feet, yeah? And he's an attacking player. That's where I want to see him. That's where I want to see Kobbie. And rather than start Bruno there in the 10 and start Kobbie in the 6 and then have him swap during the game, why don't you just start Bruno in the 6 and start Kobbie in the 10? Why do you start them there? That's one thing I want to ask the manager. I want to ask the coach. What's his thinking behind that? Because when you see Kobbie, yeah, in the middle of the pitch, a lot of times Kobbie wants to take more than one touch. Like a minute ago, Kobbie fell on top of the ball, yeah? And the reason why Kobbie fell on top of the ball is Kobbie wants to feel the ball and dribble. Kobbie wants to do all of that stuff. He doesn't want to be competitive and hustle and bustle and running and argy-bargy in the center of the... He doesn't want to be doing that, bruv. Anyway, Arsenal on the attack there. Oh, good defending. Yo, Kind FC, big up, man. You talk proper football. Your channel will grow. Yo, big up, man. I hope, man. I hope so. Well, all I can do is time, man. You know what? It takes a lot of time. This thing is not... The more I do it, yeah, it's not easy. It's not easy. Like, people think you can just turn on the camera and do... Like, it's not easy, you know? And the more I do it, the more I'm like, yeah, I respect, man, them. Obviously, I watch other content creators in the same spaces, man. I don't always agree with their content and whatnot. As the channel grows, hopefully I can get people on the channel and start doing other things. That's the aim. But keeping it football, man. Keeping it football. We want to be students of this game. We want to be so like techie when we watch football. You know what I'm saying? We want to analyze this thing properly because football can be interpreted in so many different ways. We've all seen it. We've all seen different coaches, the different systems, different philosophies. You know. All right, Arsenal's corner. I ain't saying shit. I'm just gonna sit back, see how we line up, see what Arsenal do. If Arsenal score from this corner, I swear. I swear. But Arsenal, why Arsenal taking so long to take the corner? What the hell? This corner thing, yeah, is like a proper NFL setup thing where you guys take 5 minutes. You guys might have put on your helmets and thing. So you guys gonna put the corner right on top of the goalkeeper. I bet it's gonna go in. Here we go. Oh, all right. We dealt with that corner well. Oh, nice. This referee was funny. I feel like it wasn't a free kick to Menu, and if it wasn't a free kick to Menu, it was our throw-in. But because the referee didn't give the free kick, it gave Arsenal the throw-in. Weird. Hojlund. What? That's weird. I'm not gonna lie, yeah. At the same time, yeah, you also got to look at. No, okay, let me try to look at the thing in a different way. Because he knows he was never gonna outplay Arsenal, right? So maybe the manager has decided to just play the dogs. Maybe Amorim decided today to play the dogs, to play the garnachos, the hojlunds up front, because he already knew, especially with that Ahmad, that it was gonna be a crazy game like this. And maybe his mentality is, with 20 minutes ago, 10 minutes ago, he's gonna bring on Zirkzee. Maybe. My issue with that is that I don't think Zirkzee is a player that changed. Like, he's not an impact sub like that. What happened to Jay-Z's? Oh. You got a yellow card? Hmm? The thing is, I can't even get at Arsenal fully because we ain't playing better. But the way you can look at this different way, actually. Let's look at it a different way. Let's look at it a different way. Arsenal are at home. They are second in the league. They haven't won a trophy. We are the current FA Cup holders. The onus is on them. to play, to show up, to do something. And you can flip it and say, we're not playing well against Arsenal, but Arsenal are the home team. Arsenal have, I reckon, at this point, probably like 90% possession. Yeah, possession. But they haven't done too much with it. I thought that was a good tackle from Bruno. See what Turkish is saying. Even though I'm an Arsenal fan, I enjoy watching you because you apply the same approach to every team. Really. You can't say that word. Cushion. Cuss. Your own team too. Man, I keep it 100. Like, if Man United are playing rubbish, they're playing rubbish. Like, football is... Football is a sport, yeah, that should be a lot more objective, yeah, in my opinion, than it is. Yes, there's nuances and there's interpretation. But I feel like it's too much feelings. I know football's an emotional sport. Emotional support, you know. Emotional sport. But, like, I'm not one of those United fans, yeah, who see United play crap, yeah, and are like, yeah, we're the best team. No, that's just long. What's the point in lying? It doesn't do anything for me. I just like football. Oh my gosh. I just like football. I can't grow up, yeah, watching ballers, R9s and Ronaldinhos and all these ballers, of the Kakas and the Brazilian 2002 teams, and then watch Man United, yeah, and say, this is good football. That don't make no sense. Oh my lord, Garnacho, man, Garnacho, hold on to the ball. My lord, Android 17, as Rants would call him. Well, like for me, oh, the only way, like I said, the only way this sort of play, this setup, this approach makes sense is if we had anything going forward. This sit back and defend thing only works. What you saw from Garnacho just there is the reason why he cannot play for this team. Garnacho, yeah, was up against 2 or 3 players, yeah. Wow, Odegaard almost got through. Arsenal are getting through. The game is getting stretched now, guys. The game is opening up 35 minutes. Twice, Martinelli could have gone through. Yeah, I mean, I feel like in that position, Garnacho, rather than shooting, I feel like Ahmad, Sancho, a lot of wingers would have just took his time, saw that it was only him against 2 or 3 defenders, and kept the ball. Put his foot on it. I don't mind. Give it back. Back to Bruno. Rotate the ball. Try to sustain some attack. This guy just ran and ran and ran and then shot. It's just like, oh. All right, we got a decent bit of possession at the moment. Good Kobbie. Unlucky Kobbie. Well done, Ugarte. I like Ugarte because Ugarte, yeah, is one of the players that he's not going to do anything amazing. He's not going to, like, do some 30-yard pass, ping to your feet. Like, with the ball at his feet, yeah, he's not a Pirlo. Like, but he's a dog. Like, in a game like this, you're going to notice him because he's going to be around the place. He's going to be sniffing. Like, even there, when he just won the ball, yeah, it's the fact that before the ball was even played to the Arsenal player, he sniffed the danger. He could see, yeah, where Arsenal were going to pass the ball. And so he made a move to close down an Arsenal player even before he even got the ball because he could see the pattern. Those intelligent footballers, you need them. My only issue with Ugarte is that I wish he was better with the ball at his feet. What's Bruno doing? What was that? Why did Bruno dummy it? Can I ask a question, guys? I want to ask a genuine question right now. How many captains, I don't have no idea what happened to Bruno there. He died. How many captains in the history of football do you think, yeah, would be allowed to get sent off 3 times in the space of a month and still get worshipped and cheered while your club's in 14th? Because the more I think about it, I'm like, hold on a second. Man United are in 13th, 14th, yeah? The worst season we've ever had in history, right? Our captain has been sent off, yeah, 3 times, yeah, in the space of a month or 2 months. Imagine if that was Pogba or anyone else, yeah, who got sent off 3 times in a very short space of time in this terrible season. The crowd would hate them. I don't get how Bruno is allowed to get sent off 3 times and the crowd still chant his name like Bruno, Bruno. Because I look at things very objectively. I don't get it. I don't get it. I don't get it. I don't get. I feel like it was a foul on Bruno. But I'm just feel like why did Bruno need to dummy it? I'm just. It's annoying, man. It's annoying. Raheem Sterling's coming on for Jesus. That's a foul referee, man. Every referee would have given that a foul. So Jesus clattered Bruno and injured himself. And Bruno got booked for dashing his shoe. He dashed his. That's crazy, man. I remember Pogba, yeah. I remember Paul Pogba getting sent off 1 time, yeah, in 1 match. And they booed him when he got sent off. And he got sent off having 2 yellows, I think. He clipped somebody and he got second yellow and they booed. I'm like, I need a pattern. I need to see the pattern between who gets booed for doing the same action, who gets cheered. Is it just black and white? What is it? I don't get it. Yo, let me see some of these comments because I'm losing my mind watching this thing. Um, this game has a draw written all over it. Fair comment. Fair comment. I can see a draw. Both rubbish teams, to be honest. They should just go straight to penalties and save everyone time and energy. Bro, like, what is this game what we're watching? If you're an Arsenal fan, yeah, and you're watching this game, yeah, what are you feeling about this game? Because this game feels like a nonsense. This game don't even feel real. It don't feel real. Kind FC. That was pure comedy watching them trying to. Oh man. Matriculate through their midfield. Poor thing. The poor thing's tried. I don't know, man. This manager, I feel like, don't it is, sometimes I look at his choices and sometimes I feel like he's playing certain players there to expose them. Or he's doing this for another reason. But I'm like, no, like he needs to win the games. He needs to actually win. So there has to be like a fine line between I want to see what this guy could do, between I want to play this guy to show people that he's not good enough, and also you need to win those games. So it's like there's so many questions I have for this manager. So many questions. Bruno's overdoing it. It took away from the fact that he was actually fouled. Yeah. You're right. That's spot on. I think, yeah, you got it. You got it spot on there. Yeah, he overdid it. And oh my gosh. And Bruno's got a history of sometimes overdoing it, right? Overselling and over what. And the way he dived then, he looked like he got shot. It looked like he was running and he got sniped. Like that's what it looked like happened. So I get it. I get it. What is this manager getting from this game? What is he taking from this game? Corner again. All the Arsenal players are in Man United. What? The Arsenal. There's like 4 Arsenal players in the goal. Now there's 2 Arsenal players in the actual goal. Arsenal are shameless. But I can't be one of them guys there who cry too much about the set pieces. All I will say is great teams don't rely on set pieces to win games. But set pieces are part of the game. So I'm not going to be here. Oh my lord. I'm not going to be here. Good claim by in there. I'm not going to be here crying that they score from set pieces because I'd love for United to just score. Full stop. But you can't win the league if you score a third of your goals from set pieces. You can't, because that's not sustainable. Like throughout the season, it isn't. Mm. They beat our press. Let me see what kind of FC saying. They beat our press that they were practicing against Carl. Kobbie! Bro. The thing is, yeah, that they were practicing against cones, you know. After a week of training. The only thing is, yeah, they've got Martinelli, yeah. I'm not gonna lie, yeah. Martinelli is almost like their garnacho. I remember when I first saw Martinelli, and I thought Martinelli was sick. And when people used to ask me who I preferred out of Martinelli and Saka, I was like, Martinelli, all day. Martinelli's got more threat. He's more attacking. He's more. Now I'm like, do you know what? Martinelli's a bit headless chickeny. He's a bit. He's Martinelli lacks footballing IQ because he's still got a bit of tech. He's still got the pace. He's still got. He can still move the ball. He still dribbles. But with Martinelli, yeah, his decision making is garnacho-ish. Like he's scatty. Like he passes. He passes when he should shoot. He shoots when he should pass. And his choice of shot, his shot choice isn't always good. Far post when it should be near post. Like he's just not. He's not that guy, Martinelli. And now that Arsenal don't have Saka, look at you guys without Saka. Like, and I know Arsenal fans talk about watching Arsenal as the boringest experience ever. But you guys have taken us with you. And I know Man United don't play great football either, especially under this manager. We're still finding our feet. But Arsenal, man, the football that Arsenal play is so pragmatic. I feel like Arsenal have gone from, especially the first couple of seasons with Arteta, free flowing, fun to watch, yeah, to now very pragmatic, as in everyone does the same thing, the same overlap, same underlap. It's just so boring to watch. Sideways passing, wait for the opening. There's no fun in your football. Uh, wow, Martinez needs to be careful. He's already been booked. I feel like the manager needs to sub him off at half time. I feel like he doesn't want to sub him off. I mean, Martinez, yeah, is another one. While we've been watching these games over the last 3-4 weeks at least, and we know full well, yeah, that Martinez has been responsible by passing the ball to Bournemouth and to Newcastle, by not tracking back his man, by being too short at the far post. He's been directly or indirectly, yeah, involved in conceding about 75% of the goals over the last 4 weeks. And every single time without fail, he's kept his position. And that's why I'm trying to understand there's no consistency. Like, why hasn't he decided to change it up? Is it because Martinez is the only player that he feels can play there? Does he not believe Dalot can play there and play Malacia at wingback? Like, does he not think? Because Martinez is looking to get sent off as well, and I'm like, I don't get why Martinez starts every game. I know Martinez probably shouldn't have even got booked for the challenge he got booked for, but he has been booked. That's it. And all Martinez had to do was set up Ahmad for the winner against Man City, and then score that goal, and then everyone's forgotten about the fact that he's 5 foot and he makes loads of mistakes. All right, Odegaard, that's a really bad free kick. We will take that. We will take that. Also, I'm not. This game has been so bad, man. Oh, cool. Man, I can only hope the second half gets better, man. I feel sorry for Arsenal fans. I totally get it now. I've seen Arsenal games this season, but I get it. Arsenal are the home team, and this is what we're seeing from them. I'm gonna say this to Arsenal fans. You guys, yeah, are supposed to be the second best team in the country, yeah? And we are supposed to be in turmoil, 14th, all of this crap, right? This is not reflected by what I'm seeing. Arsenal, I'm telling you now, Arsenal, you man, you're on the decline. You're not getting better. Chelsea are going to improve. Man City are coming back. Liverpool are going to win the title. Your trajectory now is downwards. Our trajectory is upwards now, Man United. I'm telling you, in about a season, maybe this one season, maybe next season, but definitely in 2 seasons, we will finish ahead of you guys. I honestly believe so. Anyway, football as a sport has peaked. Anyway, I feel like football as a sport peaked like 15, 20 years ago. Like, we're not gonna get quality footballers that we did. I feel like this the floor has been raised slightly, as in you don't get the Gary Nevilles. I'm gonna say Gary Neville was crap, but you don't get the really crap footballers making it into the Premier League. Like, everyone in the Premier League needs to be of like a certain standard, certain pace, certain amount of power. However, because of that, right, I feel like the floor has raised maybe slightly, but the ceiling has lowered dramatically. As in, we don't get the supreme ballers anymore. And I feel like the reason why we don't get the supreme ballers is because of the demands of modern football. I feel like we now need players to run 100 man an hour, to be strong as an ox, to be this, to be that. And because of those demands, because of the physical demands, we're not encouraging maverick footballers or total footballers. And plus, the system game that we're playing, yeah, almost don't really have room, yeah, for players who want to play everywhere and do everything. Because if you got like loads of Ronaldinhos in your team, you're not gonna have a rigid structure. Ronaldinho goes wherever he wants to go, and therefore you might concede a lot of goals. And with the floor being risen, all defenders are good now. All fullbacks now are quick. Back in the day, you can have a speedy winger like Giggs up against a slow fullback, and that fullback will be get cooked. Now, there's no fullback that can't run the 100-meter race less than... Like, every fullback can run 100 meters less than 10 seconds. Obviously, I'm exaggerating, but you get the point. The floor has risen athletically. So you can't just beat a man by not making him and getting past him, because that man will just run back and still catch you. So the athletic ceiling, everyone's an athlete now, which means there's less difference in footballers. I feel like there's less difference in footballers. So we're seeing more system games. You win by, like, put it this way, back in the day, Pep, used about all the best players. The reason why Pep's system worked is because it was a good system and was full of the best players, whether he was managing Barcelona with Messi's and Iniestas or whatever, and all the original Man City team. That Man City team with Mahrez and Aguero and all of these ballers, they had the best ballers. Now, the ceiling is raised. There's not so much difference in ballers now. Not too much. So, and Pep's system is not going to be able to survive because he can't have all the best ballers now. So Pep needs to tweak his system to survive as well. The whole passing the ball around thing that was good in Spain is not so good in England. So even Pep has had to use a bit of P&P, a bit of pace and power. Like, he's got that Doku guy. Doku, is not a natural Pep player. Grealish is probably more of a... But Pep understands that now football's changed a bit from how he used when he was dominating it. In this league, you're going to need a bit of a pace. And that's probably what annoys me about this league. The need for pace and power. Like, I don't like pace and power, but I understand that in this league, you need it. My beef, with pace and power is that we can't identify pace and power and tech. We watch a baller who's got mostly pace and power, and we think what we're seeing is tech. No. And then another beef I have with it is on the international stage, in my opinion, on the international stage, tech wins all the time. The techiest team, whether it's Spain or whatever, wins all the time. So pace and power translates to the Premier League, It doesn't translate to international football as much, and it doesn't transfer itself to European club football like Champions League. In the Champions League, Real Madrid win it. All Man City, all the most technical teams win it, not the teams that rely on the pace and power. So I feel like the Premier League specifically promotes pace and power, and England and the British mentality of go on son, slide tackle and leave an arm in and all that stuff. We've always, in this country, I remember when Brazilians first came to this country, and all these Spanish players first came to this country 10, 20 years ago, 25 years ago, the Zolas and all these doing the stepovers. We hated all of this slick stuff. What do stepovers do? What do these things do? Just cross the ball in and header it, son. Just cross the ball in and head it. This country just likes that hard work, the grit. Go on, son. They don't like the European, the South American, Brazilian dance. Because that's what Brazilians do. They get their Brazilian salsa thing, they dance, and they dance on the football pitch. That's why they can do this. That's why Ronaldinho can do what he does, because it's their culture. So I feel like historically, Britain has hated all of that stuff. They've hated flavour. They hate flavour. They hate spice. So when it comes to football, they're like, nah, man, I hate stepovers. Just cross the ball in so we can header it like Alan Shearer. That's what they like. That's why they don't overly like the techie ballers. They like the diehards, the tryhards. And that is why England will never win an international tournament until they understand that technical ability is first. Technical ability is first. If you're quick and you're strong, bonus. Bonus. But your ability and your IQ, footballing IQ, is first. Anyway, I'm waffling. Because this match is shit. Anyway, Kind FC, big up yourself again. We are getting no number 10 play. Garnacho is attracted to the touchline. Bruno just wanders around. Yeah, but we knew this, bro. When the team... We know this because we watch the football and we watch every game. The manager also knows this because he has eyes and he watches the game. My question is, What's his game plan? What's he thinking? What is he trying to achieve? That's my question. Because he knows himself that Garnacho can't play there because he doesn't play him there. Garnacho holds the bench, right? Garnacho plays the 10 position the same way he plays the wing position. Garnacho is not technically good enough to play in those tight pocket. That 10 position, those tight pockets that we both need Bruno and Garnacho to play in, to drop, receive the ball, bring others in. That we need the technical players to play that position. Bruno can't do it. You can't play with back to goal. We've seen him. Bruno is not a number 10. And as my man Kind FC said, Garnacho, he plays that position the same way he plays the wing position. He just runs wide. He gets the ball and he just wants to run wide and be frantic. And that's what the problem I have with Garnacho, yeah, is that we saw Sancho, who has total control of what he's doing, total control of the football. He's not a scatty runner. He's not frantic. He does everything with purpose. If he doesn't, but because he doesn't go and beat his man, don't forget, that's why people didn't like Sancho. He never tries to beat his man. He never goes and attack his man. What are you talking about? What are you fuckers talking about? How many times, yeah, have you seen Garnacho in your life? In your life, get the ball and beat his man. I've never seen it. I've never seen Garnacho beat his man. I've seen Sancho nutmeg a guy, leave man on his bum. I've seen him do it for Chelsea many times. I've seen him do it for Man United. I've never seen Garnacho not even kick the ball. No kick and run. Not even kick and run. When Garnacho tries to do the kick and run, he never beats his man. Like he flies to deceive. You feel like he's running and he's about to get past his man, yeah? But he doesn't do it. His man stays with him. He never beats his man ever, Garnacho. What happens with Garnacho is because he tries to beat his man, because he's always wants to go down the outside, always, because he does it all the time and he always failing. I think the fans see that as him trying. At least he tries. That's how they interpret it. Rather, a man who's like, you know what? I'm not gonna even try because I'm gonna keep the ball. I'm gonna rotate the ball. I'm gonna give the ball to my teammate rather than try to beat this man that I'm not gonna beat. They don't interpret that as trying either. They don't interpret that as being sensible, as keeping the ball. They see the running. Bruno running around. Bruno, yeah, can run around all game, yeah, and not actually make a tackle, and not actually intercept the ball, yeah, and not actually be, because you can run around, yeah, and not actually be productive. I feel like there's a lot of players who run around, yeah, knowingly with no intention to actually win the ball. When Bruno presses, I've never seen Bruno win the ball. Like Ahmad's won the ball 3 or 4 times, yeah, while he's pressed, yeah, and he's won the ball and he's led to goals. I've never seen Bruno press and win the ball. Like Bruno doesn't press to win the ball. There's a lot of players who run around and do certain things because they know they'll adhere to the fans when they do it, and they're playing the game. Like it's crazy out here. It's crazy, but it is what it is. There is no number 10 play at all. But that's what the manager wanted. This is a sit back, counter attacking lineup. This is a sit back, counter attack situation. We did not come here to play football at all today. And that's on the manager. That's on the manager. Anyway, guys, I'll be back in literally 1 minute for the second half. Just going to the toilet, man. I'll be back in a sec. We are back, people. We are back. No changes. I don't think no changes have been made. Arsenal, Arsenal in a little team huddle in a little circle. Hojlund doesn't want to watch. Think about Hojlund, right? Hojlund doesn't even want the football. Hojlund's not involved. All right, the second half has started, guys. If you're new, if you're just passing through, smash a like if you can. It does help this very, very small channel grow into hopefully something better. A lot of biased channels, and this channel's a Man United, mostly Man United channel. I'm a Man United fan, but we try our best to say what we see, not just how we feel. Trying to be too biased. Because wherever you go, whether it's a United stand or the United view, all these big United fan channels, so much agendas and bias when I listen to them. That's why I started my own channel. So I can just speak facts, say what I see, just talk football. Don't do the bias stuff. I don't care whether I like the player or not. Too many football fans now fancy these footballers and don't want to say things. Listen, I like Kobbie mainly, but if Kobbie's playing crap, I'll say he's playing crap and he won't hurt my feelings. I like Onana, but Onana hasn't always been playing well. He's made mistakes. Like, it's fans who can just admit stuff and keep it moving because it's football. What's Bruno doing? Oh, how could he have scored? He didn't even have the ball. What do you mean? But how could he have scored when he didn't have the ball? Say he could have tried harder to try to get the ball, but also he could have scored. Say he could have scored if he shoots, yeah, and he misses an open, like, that's when he should have scored. Someone can't have the ball, yeah, and so you say that person should have scored it, and they don't even have the ball. Say the first step is you could have won the ball. You can't. You know what I'm trying to say? You can't say you should have ran when you've only just been born. How about you crawl first? You know what I'm saying? That hoofed pass that Bruno did, it wasn't to anybody. Bruno was just in trouble right there, and he just hoofed it to anywhere. And then Rasmus was there, and he tried to run all the way towards the hoofed ball. No, I'm saying the part when the Arsenal player kicked it back to the goalkeeper and it's slow. That's when Emma took advantage from Arsenal. Oh yeah, he wasn't. Yeah. I get it. You thought he could have ran a bit quicker. I don't think so. I think it's a bit unfair. Yeah. No. Hojlund runs around for sure. Oh my lord. So that was the opportunity right there, yeah, when Bruno won the ball back. I think it was 3-2, or almost 3-3, and we just couldn't utilize the position that we were in. It's so bad. Look, this is so bad. We win the ball back and give it straight back. Or maybe the manager doesn't even want to be in the FA Cup. Maybe the manager wants to just come out the FA Cup, hence why he's playing Bayern there, hence why he's playing Garnacho. Maybe He's like giving us a chance, but in the end, he's like, do you know what? Because I'm like, this is so bad. We win the ball back in a dangerous area like a minute ago, where it was almost 3 United players against 2 Arsenal players. And in that position, we managed to just give the ball back. We are so bad. Anyway, free kick to Arsenal, 49 minutes. It looks like an in-swinger from Martinelli. As usual, we're going to have to wait 10 minutes. Always take so long over your set pieces. He's in a shoot, I think. Nice, Maguire. Raheem. Here we go. Here we go. Garnacho, see what you can do. Made the right decision, Garnacho. Yeah! It's Garnacho to Bruno. What a finish, Bruno. What a finish. What a finish. What a finish. This is what the manager wanted to do. I said our attack is blunt. It's like when you sharpen a pencil, then you break the pencil afterwards. And it said, use this. No, you sharpened it and then you... But this is what we wanted. This is what the manager wanted. The front three cannot keep the ball. The front three are not good footballers. But the manager wanted this. Wanted this counter-attacking football. We set up perfectly for the counter-attack. I said before, our structure, the defensive structure, was good. The only problem we have in this game is our inability to attack. We had nothing up in attack. But this can't... what a finish. Listen, I do not like Bruno Fernandes. He's not my type of player. He isn't. But on this channel, we say what we see. And what we saw right now was a beautiful goal from Bruno. I'm sorry. What we saw was a beautiful finish. He has that in him, Bruno. Great finish. Wrapped it around. He used the Arsenal player as... That's what I do when I play football. When you're playing football, yeah, use players. If a player's in front of you and that player is in the same... Arsenal on the attack. If the player's in front of you and the player is basically standing where the goal is, use him as a cone. Use him as a yardstick. Wrap it around him, because you know as soon as you wrap it around him and he comes back, it's going to go in. Anyway, 1-0 to Man United. The smash and grab is up and away. We set up for this smash and grab. We did not come to play football today. I'll be honest, Man United have not come today to play any bit of football. And we have not played any bit of football. The only football today has been played by Arsenal. But United are winning. What happened? I thought Arsenal were going to score. I was waiting for the goal to ripple. I was waiting for the goal to ripple. What happened there? How did Havertz not score? What happened? Others, Martinelli, okay, flicked in, headed clear. Havertz, what happened? Havertz control. Let me see what Havertz did. Oh my gosh, it wasn't even deflection. No, Havertz is short. He just swung at his foot. Listen, say what you want, yeah. Oh, you Arsenal man spent about 60 million on Havertz, and you guys keep trying to convince the world, yeah, that it was a good signing and all these things. Havertz was right in front of the goal just now, and he just swung his foot at it. Like, oh my lord, Garnacho. Like I said about Garnacho, yeah, as well. Um, think about Garnacho as well, guys. I don't think Garnacho. Garnacho will potentially leave. But I've got more time for someone like Garnacho, yeah, than I have for hojlund. Because I actually think, yeah, Garnacho could be a squad player for Man United. Someone you bring in. I think Garnacho, yeah, in the first season when he first started, when we first started using him, we were bringing him on as a super sub for 10 minutes, yeah, to just run at the defense and just cause havoc. That's when I think he's good. When we're starting the game with Garnacho and we're expecting him to keep the ball and do all these things, he's not a starter. Garnacho is not a starter for a champions or championship winning team. He doesn't. He isn't. But he could be a squad player. Bruno's finish, that first time finish was good, man. It was a good finish. The game's not over though. We have full 35 minutes of football left. Good defending. Well done, Kobbie. Well done, Kobbie. We'll take that free kick. Once again, what was Kobbie Mainoo doing right there? Kobbie wanted to take those touches. Kobbie was not about releasing the ball. Kobbie wanted to dribble out. It's time for people to see what I'm seeing with Kobbie. Kobbie played in a youth team, yeah, as an attacker. For the only time, yeah, in his life that he's ever played a DM was when he came to the first team a year ago. That's his first time he played DM a year ago. Anyway, Kind FC. It's always going to be a sucker punch. They got too comfortable. Lost the ball, and yes, that was absolute beauty of a goal. Yeah, that finish, mate. Like I say, yeah, Bruno has his limitations. Bruno frustrates, and I think even Bruno fans, he frustrates. But he has the ability to produce moments like that, and that finish there, that first time finish, oh, well done, Bruno. Well done. You gotta give credit where credit's due. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, it was always gonna be. That was the only way we were gonna win this game. The only way we set up that way. The more and more I was angry that we didn't start Zirkzee and all these things. I understand what the manager's trying to do. The counter-attacking thing. That's it. Oh, Ugarte made a mistake there. He needs to get back, Ugarte. Oh, miss. Get in. There we go. Oh, garnacho. And also, I feel like the more the game's gonna start getting stretched now. For the first time, yeah. Let me give credit where credit's due. Let me stop for a second. I'm always getting on at hojlund. I'm always getting on at him about the fact that he cannot hold the ball up. Right there, we saw Hojlund back into a player, hold his strengths, and hold up the ball. You held up the ball and you brought Garnacho into play. So while I'm low in my expectations, and I have to tell man, well done. Because I can't criticize man, yeah, for the whole stream for not doing that. Then when I see him do it, not say nothing, innit? So Hojlund, well done, yeah, for that moment, yeah, where you held that ball up. However, my expectations are on the floor. They're on the floor. If I'm bigging you up, yeah, because for the first time in flipping 60 minutes, you managed to hold the ball up, yeah, then, yeah, expectations are on the floor. But here's what it is. Kind FC, Garnacho does one good thing, then straight back to form. Bro, that's the thing about footballers, man. Like, I feel like, yeah, players like Garnacho, yeah, they do one good thing, yeah, which is the exception, not the rule. Because the rule is what you do 90% of the time, right? So the exception, yeah, once they do the exceptional thing, the one pass or the one goal, we think they're the best player in the world. We love them. And we ignore, yeah, we ignore what they do for like 99% of the time. I'm like, bro, you are what you are. You are what you are, or you are what you do for 90% of the time. You can't, like, you can't be what you are for 10% of the time. So, like, if you're only exceptional, he's off. Dalot's off. Dalot's off. Dalot's been sent off. Arsenal gonna win the game like this because they're gonna face 10 men United. Dalot's been sent off. Dalot. The manager needed to manage the game better. This referee's moving crazy. Dalot. What do we do now? Flipping it. Now Ahmad's coming on. What's happening now? The game is done now. The game is. It's one of them ones, yeah. With 11 men, yeah. With 11 men, yeah, we were getting outpassed, outplayed. Now that we got 10, yeah, we're gonna get peppered. Arsenal equalizer straight away. Gabriel with the Arsenal goal, equalizer. It's gonna be flipping frustrating, man. The game's gonna end like 3-1, bruv. There's no way, yeah, after what we've seen for the 60 minutes, holding on with 11 men, yeah, there's no way we're gonna win this game now. This game's done. What a finish, though. What a finish. Like, what's Gabriel doing his volley? Look at his volley from Gabriel. Deflection. Off the lit. Was it off the lit? I'm not gonna lie, yeah. I wish, yeah. You know when. Why is Delit's feet so close together, man? You know, you just shoulda, woulda, coulda. You wishing. I wish Delit's feet was more wider apart because if his feet were wider apart, because Delit is standing like a fucking soldier with feet like close together. It's Delit's feet were wider apart. That's not deflection. It hits his foot and it bounces off his foot. Because his feet were so close together, it just deflected off his foot into the corner, man. So frustrating. So frustrating, man. And thing is, this referee's been moving weird anyway all game. He's not been giving us certain free kicks. Like, the referee's been moving funny. kind of see. He didn't touch him, but he was still rash looking. Plus, that came after we lost the ball yet again. Yeah, it's just like I feel like a lot of times we lose games and we it's because of individual errors. Like against Newcastle, all the goals we conceded were individual errors. Martinez and the goalkeeper. Newcastle the same. Bournemouth, like, and today against Arsenal, Dalot didn't need to make that challenge. Dalot does not need to come sliding in there at all. There's no reason for him to do it. It's like once again, yeah, we're 1-0 up because of the hard work we've done. The football was terrible, by the way, but the hard work we've done is all been outdone by this one bozo moment. You know you're on a yellow card. You know you're on a yellow card. You know it. So why would you make that challenge? If like, there's no need. 1-0 up, away from home, playing well, defending well, and he goes and does that, Dallo. That's what he goes and does. Football, man, it's a whirlwind of emotions. At the start of the game, I saw the lineup, I saw the front three. I said, yeah, we're losing this game. The game started, we started playing shit. Yeah, we're losing this game. We then managed to scam a goal against run a play, smash and grab. I'm like, hold on a second. We're going to win this game. And then Dallo goes and gets sent off. They equalize. It's going to be a 4-1 thing. And the reason why we're having all these yellows, the reason why we're sliding everywhere and making these rash challenges is because we don't have the ball. And we're defending for like 90% of the time because we're not keeping the ball. So it's like the manager needs to decide what he wants. What he wants. He wants us to be on the bottom foot, yeah? Which means we're going to be defending all the time and we're going to get bookings. Or you want to build a team that can flipping keep the ball. You decide. Uh, One thing Arsenal are good at doing, yeah, is wasting time. They're very good at wasting time and slowing the game down, yeah, when you have the ball. But whenever they have the ball, they'll speed it up. They're very good at the dark art stuff. I've said this before. The set piece thing and all the other stuff they do, they're very anti-football team. Arteta's taught them how to do like a lot of anti-football stuff. They'll might make you win a game, but it's not football. Yeah, this referee just gave Arsenal a penalty as well. This referee's taking the piss. This referee's been bought by Arsenal. No, everyone's lost their heads. The referee's taking the piss out of everybody. The referee's sending our players off, giving Arsenal penalties. The referee's on one, bruv. Yeah. At this point, yeah, I'm not gonna lie, yeah. I feel like jumping in and stomping man out, yeah. That's the way I feel, yeah, because that's me. I'm from the ends, I'm from the roll. That's me. I gotta keep things 100 in it. I ain't gonna be fake out here. That's why I can't be a footballer. Because if I'm there, yeah, on the pitch, yeah, I'm throwing fists. I can't not bang a man up. Like, I can't. I have to punch a man up. This referee's cheating. Arsenal players are cheating. And all the thing is, yeah, the whole league is watching this. But Arsenal forget, yeah, this is what Arsenal fans forget. When they play football, especially these big games, everyone's watching. From Madrid, this is a big game. So we can see how you play. We can see what happens in your games. This is crazy. This is... What am I seeing? This is insane. I can't believe what I'm seeing. The dive is a blatant dive by Havertz. And everyone can see it. Everyone at home can see that it's not a penalty. How do you not want to walk off the pitch after all of that? And protest? Bayern saved it. This is why, yeah, and I want Arsenal fans to understand this. It's not anything against you, what it is. But this is the perfect example of why everyone unites. Everybody unites against Arsenal. Because Liverpool are not doing this. Liverpool are just beating you because they're better. Then they're playing, and then there's Salah, goal. You guys are the dark arts of cheaters. It's not really cheating, to be honest. It is, no, because that wasn't a penalty. But yeah, well done, goalkeeper. What a flipping game. We still got loads of football to play, but this fucking... Rice coming on for Marino. These scam artists, bruv. These guys can't win the league, man. We have to unite. The whole league has to unite against Arsenal, man. We can't allow these guys to exist and win the league, man. Yeah, the thing is, we're not going to be able to hold out. They'll score. They'll score. But I'm not gonna lie, yeah. I feel like this ref, with the free kicks that he's been given, the yellows that he's been given, I don't know, man. This is one of those ones where I feel like the ref's been tapped up, man. The ref's been tapped up, man. He's gone to the school of Arteta. Look at Arsenal playing for corners. Well done. Yeah, but you say Hoyland's still running the hard yards with absolutely no reward. Hoyland doesn't need to be like Hoyland. Yeah, is running against four Arsenal players. There's four Arsenal players at the back or three. Bro, you're not doing anything. This what a ball. What a save by the goalkeeper. Should have scored though. To be fair, what? He's injured. Is Ahmad on the pitch already? Because I feel like I saw the manager get ready Ahmad for a sub, and I don't. Ahmad's not on the pitch. I would take. I would take Rasmus Højlund off and put Ahmad on. Play Ahmad where Bruno's playing and play Bruno as a false nine. That's what I'd probably do now. Look at their goal compared to the goal that we scored. Look at the goal we scored. Bruno clean, bang, top corner, and theirs was a deflected shot. Oh, we got robbed today, man. I ain't gonna lie, guys. Right, some subs. Toby Collier's coming on. So he's got Ahmad, Collier, and Zirkzee coming on. For Garnacho, I assume Kobbie and Ugarte. All right. So we got Collier on for Ugarte, and you got Rasmus Hojlund coming off for Zirkzee. So I knew the manager might do this, but given the fact that we've got 10 men, rather than 11 men, I thought he might not, right? I thought he'd change his mind because, but Zirkzee's coming on for Hojlund. He's going to hold the ball up more than Hojlund, and he's not going to stretch us. I mean, I argue the fact that Hojlund helps us stretch teams because he doesn't really hold the ball up. He doesn't really run up away as much as he should. But he's supposed to do that. The difference between Hojlund and Zirkzee is that one is going towards the goal while the other one is running towards our goal. We went from being, yeah. The problem is, yeah, before we scored, yeah, before we actually scored, I couldn't even see where the goal was even going to come from in the first place. So the fact that we scored against run and play when we didn't have any possession of the ball, etc., it's crazy. I don't expect us. I didn't expect us to score a second goal. So that we scored one goal, and I thought, cool, we can keep Arsenal at bay. And then Dalot gets sent off, and I have no idea where we're gonna score a second goal from. None. Kind FC's back in the building. If we can keep the ball better, we may be able to give our defense a little breather. Yeah. I hear that. Because right now we're getting pounded, bro. We're getting pounded. I swear, do you know? I say that, but then I'm not overly impressed by Arsenal either. But we do need to keep the ball better. I just wish we started the game like this. The way that we ended the game with Zirkzee and Ahmad, I wish we started the game like that. And then we brought on, I don't know, Garnacho, Hojlund. Don't worry, Bruno. Just get the ball out anywhere. But we need to keep the ball, man. Rather than just booting it, Bruno. Like, Bruno's won the ball back there, which is good. because I literally complained, yeah, that he runs around a lot, but he very rarely wins the ball. He won the ball back there, but I wish he just didn't just boot it away to clear it. I never knew this game was going to end in a draw, you know. It could very much end in a draw. But someone made that bet, though. I know somebody who made that bet. Get your little 20 pence or. No, it's FA Cup. So I think it goes straight to penalties, or is it extra time then penalties? Okay, then extra time penalties. Wow, they had to play extra time. Wow. Orhan in the building. Welcome, Orhan. Always a pleasure. I don't think Man United have a chance now that they have a man sent off after the sending off. Yeah. Put it this way, Orhan. I was very surprised that we even scored in the first place. So yeah, now that we got a man sent off, now we got a man sent off, I feel like we got less of a chance. Look at Zirkzee. Look at Zirkzee. Well done, Zirks. I'm not gonna lie, yeah. It does look like extra time, Orhan. I agree. I agree. Another 30 minutes of football to play. But 3 minutes to go. Arsenal could score. That one movement, yeah, that one moment from Zirkzee, that one little control, that one little thing he did, yeah, it was better than anything Hojlund's done all 90 minutes. Havertz again kicks it over from like 1 yard. I'm not gonna lie, based on the chances that Arsenal have had, because we haven't had many chances. Arsenal have had a few. Arsenal should be winning this game. Arsenal have been a better team. Let's be honest. They have been. They've been a better team. Arsenal have been a better team without being amazing. It's weird. Like Arsenal are playing a better football, but they're still underwhelming for me because I expect better, especially against 10-man United team. Close your legs. Whoops. I love them ones. Nutmeg. And the thing is, yeah, if you're watching football, if we're all watching this game together right now. If we're using our eyeballs, yeah, and we can't see that Zirkzee is just a better footballer than Rasmus. He's just a better footballer. Forget goals, forget everything. Just fundamentally, he's just better. If you can't see that, then I don't know. Football might not be for you. I'm not even saying Zirkzee's amazing. The conversation is, are either of them good enough to lead the line? I don't know. All I know is that one of them is better than the other. And one of them should be playing more. That's all I know. I'm not even saying Zirkzee's the best player in the world. I'm not even trying to gas him up like that. Free kick to Man United. Wow, for once, the referee gave Man United a free kick. Well done. Everyone's sarcastically cheering the ref. Ref, you gave us a free kick. Well done. Well done, ref. We should give flipping Arsenal some medicine, man. Their own medicine. Hog the flipping, do some Bandulu set piece madness. Well done, lads. Well done, lads. I'm glad, yeah. The one thing I'm glad about, right, is that Collier, yeah, I'm pretty sure this is Collier's first appearance, right, this season. This manager is Dash Collier in against Arsenal. Like, I don't think Collier will make it personally. I'm happy that he's getting a look in. It's interesting that he's getting a look in. He's been substituted, and Casemiro exists. Ericsson exists. These two players exist, but still Collier is being seen as someone to bring on. But yeah, Collier, well done, mate. Been subbed on against Arsenal. It's not the easiest game to make your. I'm pretty sure it's its debut, right? Collier. If I'm wrong, I'm wrong. Let me know if I'm wrong. Kind of. Arsenal corner. Let me see this corner before I read the comments. Let me just make sure we survive this corner quickly from Odegaard before I read the comment. Yeah, but I just said I'm gonna. There you go. Again. Oh, take your time. Take your time. Man on. Oh, ugarte, man. Ugarte just didn't know what he was doing. Oh, well done. We'll take that. Do you know what? We'll take penalties, man. If we can hold on, I don't think we will. But if there's a way for us to hold on to penalties, of course, I'll take that. I will take that all day. Anyway, let's see what kind of see my guy said. Look at Zirkzee tracking back. They said he couldn't run. Yeah, exactly. I was when I saw man in the penalty box doing that slide tackle to gather the ball. I was like, yeah. Zirkzee's come on. He understands the assignment. He understands what is happening. One thing you don't want, yeah, to bring players on, yeah, who are not locked in, who don't understand how hard the game is, how aggressive the game is, and you bring them on, yeah, and they're just not locked in, just losing the ball. Zirkzee's come on, yeah, and he looks like he's locked in. He understands what's going on. Anyway, guys, we've got 3.5 minutes left of added time. Oh, Bayunde saved it. Hey, Bayunde might be. Listen, Bayunde, yeah, might be playing himself as a first into the first team. You know, what a save! What a save! I thought that Declan's gonna score that. The thing is, I don't think that right back was it Mazraoui. I think Mazraoui is playing against people who cut in. Because Mazraoui, yeah, I think it's Mazraoui. I don't know who was there on the left, but he was given flipping. Oh, unlucky Zirkzee. Finish Arsenal. Oh, let's go. Stressful mania. Stress. 2 minutes left. Arsenal corner. Oh, I wish Zirkzee just timed that ball better. That pass was on to Ahmad. That pass was on to Ahmad. Here we go. There we go. We'll take that. We'll take that. We will take that. The thing is, Zirkzee had to wait. Zirkzee had to wait and wait. Because if he plays it earlier, it's not making it. I feel like that was a hard pass to execute because Ahmad doesn't have the burners, the burners like that. And I feel like the commentator, if you listen to the commentator, they try to blame Zirkzee a bit. I think once the media and the fans give permission to abuse a player, to target a player, I think it's like everyone becomes lazy and then starts saying everything is that player's fault. Like once a player is seen as a scapegoat, I feel like it gives everyone permission then to use that player for the reason like for everything going wrong. Woo! He's actually injured. All right, guys, we are going to extra time. Damn, the game's done. 1-1. 1-1. Somebody bet for the game to end as a draw. The way that Zirkzee held the ball up there, I don't get why Zirkzee's not playing more. When I see Zirkzee on the pitch, I'm like, why isn't he not starting ahead of hojlund? Ah, it's so crazy. Extra time, man. I can't believe it. I did not want extra time at all. The thing is, it's the fact that it's extra time, right? And we got 10 men. Like, if we had 11 men, I wouldn't even mind it. Cool, we got 11 men, extra time, we can do this. It's the fact that it's 10 men. When's our next games? Thursday against Southampton, right? Today's Sunday. So there's enough time for Mandem to recover. Like, if Ahmad had a knock, yeah, and like, Ahmad is fit enough to be on the bench, but he wasn't fit enough to start. I don't know, man. I don't know. I don't know, man. Like, this referee's ruined the game, man. And thing is, it's two slides as well. Oh, that first touch. I'm not gonna lie, yeah. Dalot's first touch, it was so bad there. He didn't make no contact. This referee, do you know what it is? It's also because Dalot, yeah, made a rash challenge before that. And also, you know how people are talking about Zirkzee's pass to Maguire, and they're trying to blame Zirkzee for the pass. Everything Zirkzee does is still trying to make it Zirkzee's bad. Zirkzee, you can watch Hojlund play, yeah, and Hojlund miss pass the ball constantly and not say anything. But then when Zirkzee's pass to Maguire, is Zirkzee. Listen, the way that Bruno, yeah, the way that Bruno wrapped his foot, yeah, around that ball, yeah, and that ball to Bruno from Garnacho, yeah, that pullback was bobbly as fuck, yeah. That pullback to Bruno, yeah, was 100 times worse, yeah, than Zirkzee's pullback to Maguire. Obviously, Bruno's an attacking player, so he's more likely to score, and that's it. Just say that Maguire is a defender. If anyone else was in a position other than Maguire, that's a goal. But because it's Maguire, the defender, he skied it. Why the hell are we trying to change the situation into a Zirkzee's fault? Bro, in that same game, yeah, Garnacho pulled the ball back to Ahmad. Yeah, and Ahmad scored the second goal. That pullback to Ahmad was shit. It wasn't good, but Ahmad still found a way to score. Trying to make it Zirkzee's fault, bro, for Maguire's miss. Like, let's not do that. Could the ball have been better? Yes, but the ball still came to the player. The ball still arrived to Maguire, and if Maguire was good enough, he would have hit with his laces, smacked it into the bottom corner, but he didn't. Let's not do that. Let's not. Anyway, I agree. Kind FC, man. The way that Zirkzee's come on, the way he's holding up the play, this is what we want, and this is what we need. But the manager's not playing him from the start, and that's what we need the manager to do. So we got ugarte coming off for Malacia. I reckon a lot of people, a lot of Man United fans are going to be annoyed and they're going to go down. Listen, this ref is cheating. That's probably where I'm going to be at, you know. Like, this ref is on a hype and has been on a hype. Hmm? What are we doing? Why is everyone on this left-hand side here? Why is everyone on the left-hand side? Hmm. All right, guys. The, the first half of extra time has begun. So let's see what happens, man. Let's see what we got in store here. So Ahmad has moved away from the wing back position because Ahmad came on the pitch to play wing back, I think. So maybe Malacia will now be playing wing back, and Ahmad has he gone to 4-4? Has he gone to 4-4-1? I don't know why I haven't put there. NFL settings, but the Bayern didn't launch it like Brady. I'm like, what are we doing? What is going on? Like, at the end of the day, man, if we can do some NFL thing, let's do it, man. Man, like, man partially hates Arsenal for it because it is a bit anti-football. But when someone's doing something that you can't do, yeah, and they're doing it well, bruv, like, oh my lord, oh, we need to focus on these little clip balls that Arsenal like to do over the top. Because as much as we obviously sit back and we're doing a low block and we're gonna have to defend in a low block for the next 30 minutes, we're gonna have to. But just be careful, Arsenal's little dink passes, man. They like their little 1-2 dink passes, given goals round the corners, wingers and whatnot. They like that kind of stuff. Look at Zirkzee. Zirkzee's just putting the defenders like under pressure because he's big and strong. Like just a little shoulder pass. Amaz offside. I'm not gonna lie, yeah. Based on what I'm seeing from Arsenal, though, Arsenal have no right to win this trophy, bro. Like unless they improve, I don't know. Saka gets back or something. I don't know, but they ain't winning this trophy either. I'm not gonna lie. I thought Arsenal were gonna score there. I thought they're gonna score there. Their little given goals. Well done, Dalot. Thinking about Delit's last minute desperate lunge, yeah, that's a goal, you know. Delit just blocked a goal. And the thing is, football is such a game of fine margins that Delit did the same thing in the last game against Liverpool, against Cody Gakpo, and Cody Gakpo just chopped him. Just pulled it back, chopped him, and then used his right foot, smashed in the top corner. So we do need Delit does do the little giant slide thing a lot. 99% of the times he ends up blocking a shot. But if you're a good baller like Cody Gakpo, chop him. Chop man, send man sliding, bang, top corner, top bins. But if a man does that, yeah, and chops you, it's not because you're a shit defender. It's not. It's because It's because you're playing against a good attacker. Sometimes, yeah, I feel like we need to say, you know what, yeah, when a flipping defender gets chopped, yeah, let's sometimes praise the attacker in it, and not just say the defender is shit. Wow, Bruno. Ah, this is sloppy. We're not getting out at all, which is what's expected. But I don't know, man. I've seen loads of teams. Put it this way, we couldn't play against Arsenal with 11 men, so I'm not expecting us to play against 10 men. But I've seen I've seen teams play with 10 men and still play all right. Unfortunately, we're just not one of those teams right now. All right, corner to Arsenal. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Goal. Oh, That's crazy. When I look at the corners and I look at what's going on in the box and all those bodies and everything, I'm like, it looks frantic as hell, man. If you're a goalkeeper and under like defending us, defending Arsenal corners, well done, Malacia. Good goal kick for Man United. So we survived 8 minutes. We've survived 8 minutes. We got 22 minutes to survive. Nice. Keep the ball, guys. Well done. Well done. Keeper. All right. Oh, man. Come on, guys. Stay focused. Come on. Keep focused. Don't let Martinelli, goalkeeper. All right, guys. Good clearance. What's happening now? Oh, Arsenal sub. Partey. Oh, Partey's getting booed. Finish. How? How? How have Arsenal not? I said finish. No way did Arsenal not score that. He's 1 yard from the goal. Oh wow! Is that Dalot? Oh my gosh! What a tackle, Dalot. Well done. Even if we lose, Dalot, you've done 2 tackles. Yeah. Well done, Kodia. Wow, Dalot. I'm not gonna allow. Yeah. Those tackles are goals. You know, back in the day when we used to say, yeah, that sometimes a defensive tackle is just as good as a goal because you stopped a goal from being scored. So it's almost equivalent to a goal. Delit, yeah, has had made 2 challenges, yeah, that were certified goals. Certified goals. Like, that's crazy. Was offside. Oh, fair enough. Fair enough. If Havertz was offside, fair enough. Fair enough. But thing is, yeah, Dalot was on the wrong side. Let's like fair enough. He's offside. Yeah, the goal wouldn't have stood. Yeah, but Dalot was on the wrong side, and he still managed to make a challenge. It's crazy. Well done. Well done, United. Maguire standing on his head today. Funny. It's... Oh, Lenny, 5 for 15. Maguire. Oi, Kind FC. You spotted it. You spoke it. Because when I saw Lenny Euro's number coming up, I thought, yeah, Lenny Euro for Ligt. It's always Lenny Euro playing on that right hand side, yeah, the right side of the centre back three, the right centre back. But Maguire is coming off. Is he injured? Maguire. He's moving slowly. I think what's gonna happen now probably is Ligt will go play the centre back role and Lenny Euro will play the right centre back. I'm not gonna lie to you. That's how we started. That's how I thought we were gonna do the season. I thought this season was gonna be Ligt, Lenny Euro, and Martinez slash Shaw slash Branthwaite, whatever. So also, I'm not gonna lie, guys. Maguire can wrap penalties, you know. I'm pretty sure if you ask Maguire to take a penalty, I'm okay. I'm not confident, but I've seen enough of Maguire to feel like he could wrap one into the top corner if he's asked to take a penalty. Maguire. Well done. 15 minutes. All right. 2 minutes of added time. I'm not gonna lie, yeah. Buying there, buying there might appear to be from what I've seen of him, a more traditional goalkeeper than Onana. Like we've got buying there, who's like appears to be a more traditional goalkeeper than Onana. But I'm not gonna lie, yeah. Buying there's kicking. I'm not saying Onana's kicking is the best ever, but today, yeah, buying there's kicking has been mad. I ain't gonna lie, it's been crazy. It's been crazy, crazy. Blow the whistle, referee, man. We don't need the 2 minutes, man. Let's go straight to penalties, man. This is dead. Football is such an emotional game, you know. I try to talk about how this channel, yeah, it needs to be about objectivity as much as possible and all these things, yeah. But you can't do that with football, bro. Like you can't watch football and not be emotional, bro. Like you can't. I'm lying to myself if I feel like you can watch football and not be emotional, because it's such an emotion. It's crazy. It's crazy. Well done by in there. Well done, United. Hold on to it. Hold on to it. Chill out. Relax. Set up your teapot, your bench, your picnic. Lay it out. Take your time. It's the grass at the end of the day. So you're supposed to have picnics. Chill out. Arsenal, I'm not gonna lie. Watching Arsenal are so kind of see. No need to mince words. His kicking has been shocking. I heard it was better than this, but I guess not. Bro, you know me. I tried. I tried my best to be, you know, my criticism to be balanced in a way. But yeah, you're right. His buying there is kept us in the game. He has kept us in the game. But on his channel, we have to keep it 100, right? So man's kept us in the game. At the same time, his kicking's been shocking. Both things are right? However, I will say this though. Buying there's got Buying there can go to the manager's office and say, listen, start me next game. I reckon after this performance, yeah, he can say that. After this performance, he can say, boss, can I start the next Premier League game? And I reckon the manager will have to be like, maybe you can. Because apart from his kicking, which is a bit mad, yeah, his saving today has been all right. And yes, the first time we saw him this season, he conceded from a corner against Spurs. Was it against Spurs? He conceded from the corner. So, well, something like that. But without the sending off, yeah, that's probably why I'm annoyed, man. Without the sending off, yeah, I think we win this game, you know. Even though Arsenal had, I don't know, man. I feel like before the sending off, yeah, you guys had a lot of the ball. Arsenal had a lot of the ball, but I didn't really find them threatening. And yes, you guys have had chances. Like Havertz has had like two chances in like with an open goal, and he decided to just kick it over the goal. But I don't know, man. That clear, I'm not gonna lie, yeah. I just keep thinking about that clearance from Dalot, man. That clearance from Ligt, yeah, is crazy. I don't care, bruv. He's on the wrong side. Like, Trossard, yeah, has no reason to let Ligt get that ball from behind him. And to be fair, the whole squad has played their part today. Let's be fair. Guys that I don't even like, yeah, and we haven't played great. We're not keeping the ball, but guys I don't even like, they've done a shift. They've ran their socks off today. Like, and even the guys that have come off the bench, usually when guys come off the bench in a game like this, they don't know how to set pace. They can't keep up with the pace of the game. They misplace a pass, and sometimes the players you sub on, yeah, they're the reason why you lose, because they just can't keep up with the pace. Listen, the players that came on today, the Amans, the Zirkzees, they've come on and they're like, yeah, we understand this game's a bad boy game. Or, not a bad boy game. We understand this game's a tough game. We understand what we need to do, and we're going to get stuck in straight away. Like, guys have come on, yeah, and they've understood. It's just annoying that we're playing with. There we go, Zirkzee. Nice, Zirkzee. Ahmad. Game. Unlucky, Zirkzee. Unlucky, Zirkzee. See, Zirkzee can play. Well done, Zirks. Almost. Almost. Almost sneaked it in. Unlucky. Let me just grind my thing so I can smoke it afterwards, man. You know them ones. After a match like this, you got to smoke, man. You got to do your thing, man. Oh, we go. And again. Oi. Agreed. He's been fantastic at his primary role, saving shots and commanding. Yeah, yeah. He's in this game. I think he's turned up in this game, and he showed that he can play. Well done, Mazraoui. Give as long as you're not giving away a yellow card, we'll take that foul, man. Slow the game down. See that them kind of things, yeah. Like intelligent footballers, bro. Mazraoui just knew, yeah, that whatever happened, you had to get a foul. You had to slow the game down, and he did what he needs to do just then. Intelligent football, man. There we go. Arsenal playing around. Well done, guys. The longer this game's gone on, yeah, we started the game rubbish, yeah, and we didn't play well in terms of keeping the ball and whatnot. But the longer this game goes on, yeah, the more I'm changing my mind in how I'm assessing the game. The longer the game's gone on, yeah, the more I'm like, do you know what, yeah? I'm proud of these guys, you know. I'm proud of these guys. The longer the game's gone on and we played half an hour of real time with 10 men, then almost another half an hour of extra time with 10 men, and Arsenal haven't scored. So the first 60 minutes is all about the fact that we couldn't keep the ball and we weren't playing well. But since we've had 10 men, you almost have to look at the game differently and assess it differently and be like, oh, cool. We didn't play well with the first 50 minutes, yeah, with 11 men. But since we've been handicapped, I'm actually proud of the performance. Since we've been handicapped, I'm proud of the performance. So it is what it is. All right, Sterling's offside. Well done. Woo! It also makes sense bringing in Zirkzee because I feel like with 10 men, we need a striker that can now more than ever. We need a striker that can hold on to the ball and bring others into play. So it also makes sense taking off hojlund and putting on Zirkzee, especially now that we've got 10 men. We need to keep the ball more than ever. So that's actually, that decision was, it makes sense to me. Let's go, Ahmad. Uh, Arsenal are smart. They've taken a quick. This might be how they beat us. They've taken a quick goal kick. Well done. Like Ahmed and Zirkzee have actually changed the game. Like if we were playing with 10 men, yeah, and we still had Hoyland and Garnacho on the pitch, yeah, we would have conceded by now. We would have. Like we also need to understand the reason why our ability to actually offer something go the other way. Even though we got 10 men with Ahmed and Zirkzee, there's something there. There's something there. Jorginho looks like he's injured. Like Hoyland's pace can only be utilized if you can play football. Like you can't utilize your pace here if you can't control the ball or hold the ball up. Like what good is pace when you can't control the ball? That's what we're seeing with Hoyland. His profile, I always say this. I reckon Hoyland's profile is probably more similar to what the manager wants in terms of is closer to Gorkier's. But in terms of the quality, his quality is nowhere near what we need. I've seen our I have seen our keeper get pushed harder than that and no foul. Bro, kind of see, yeah. Listen what I'm trying to say, yeah. I feel like football rules have changed, yeah. Remember back in the day, yeah, when any touch, yeah, on the goalkeeper used to be a foul on the goalkeeper. Back in the day, yeah, if you touch the goalkeeper, or even look to the goalkeeper, yeah, in a funny way, yeah, it's a free kick. Like I'm seeing Arsenal fully bully our goalkeeper, push, block our goalkeepers, and no free kicks given. And I'm thinking, hold on a second, has football changed like under my nose for goalkeepers used to be the most protected like individuals in that penalty box at set pieces, like ever. And now, because of the way Arsenal do their set pieces, goalkeepers are now allowed to be pushed and fouled, except when it's us. Like I've been seeing it for a while. I'm like, hold on a second. Goalkeepers are getting fully blocked off, fully obstructed. Don't forget an obstruction from the like if you obstruct the goalkeeper without going for the ball, that's a foul. You can't obstruct footballers on a pitch without going for the ball. But even like when we played against Arsenal, I see their flipping defenders obstructing Onana, blocking him off, and they're not even going for the ball. And that used to be a foul on a goalkeeper, and now it's not. So I'm like, what is going on? What is happening? What the heck did Bruno? Why did Bruno just do that? See what I'm saying about Bruno? Bruno just hoofed. He didn't care. Who Bruno just kicked the ball just into the air. Wait, Arsenal looks so out of like creativity, man. Oh, I'm not gonna lie, yeah. I wish Malasia didn't header it out for a corner. I wish someone shouted out, yeah, to Malasia, you got time. You know, in football, you shout time, time. That means you got time. Or obviously, man on. We've all played football. I played football semi-pro, so I played football at a decent level. So he just didn't need to give away the corner there, man. He didn't need to give away that corner, bruv. He could, also Manasseh could have headed it back to the goalkeeper in that situation. Oh, there we go, guys. Keep your focus. Leave it, leave it, leave it, leave it. Goalkeeper's ball, nice. Relax. Yeah, man. They should have given Manasseh a shout, man. And if Manasseh did get a shout, you're an idiot. But it doesn't matter, man. 4 minutes left. Listen, Man United, yeah, ain't winning no Premier League. And we shouldn't really be winning no FA Cup or anything like that. I'm just, at the moment, yeah, at this point, I'm just anti-Arsenal. And even if, like, I just don't need Arsenal to win the FA Cup. Finish. Oh, Havertz. I'm surprised Havertz is even, like, winning headers, bruv, against Lenny Euro. Is it Lenny Euro or Dalot? All right, 2 minutes to go, guys, before it's penalties. Woo! Oh, my Lord. Ahmad is far from the... I'm not gonna lie here, guys. All Arsenal are doing, yeah, and all Arsenal have done, yeah, for the past 10 minutes, yeah, is give the ball to the left wing or to the left-hand side, whether it's Martinelli or whoever, and try to put crosses in. Or give the ball to the right-hand side where Odegaard or, you know, Sterling, whoever it is, and put crossing. They're putting this crosses into the box, Arsenal, and that's all they're doing. And that is not Arsenal. Just dashing cross into the box is not really an Arsenal thing. This is a very, very, very different Arsenal team than what I'm used to seeing. A very just functioning, pragmatic Arsenal team. Apparently, Bayern there has been given the man of the match. Bayern there has been given a man of the match, but the match isn't over yet. What do you guys think about giving man of the match awards before the match is finished? I mean, I guess it usually happens anyway, but you've got a whole. Corner for Arsenal. Now or never for Arsenal. Ah, last kick of the game, guys. And guess what? It's a corner for Arsenal. And I bet they score this. Only this is Arsenal and Man United. This will be so Arsenal and so Man United, yeah, if this goes in. There we go. Partey. The crowd is whistling. Penalties. It's going to penalties, guys. The tension, the stress It's only beginning, man. This is penalties. This is stressful mania. This is the highlight of all the stresses. What a game. And I don't mean what a game in terms of what we saw today was quality. What we saw today wasn't great quality at all. We saw one team defending for 90, no, a lie, 120 minutes, really. Man United defended for 120 minutes. This felt like an Ole Gunnar Solskjaer defend deep, hit on the break football. This is what we did today. This is what we did today. And we, in my opinion, based on the balance of the game, in terms of the chances created from both teams, possession, territorial advantage, all of these things, Arsenal probably deserve to win. Let's keep it 100. Like, we had about 1 or 2 chances. Arsenal had about 7 chances. Havertz had about 2, 3 one-on-ones. Like, Declan Rice had 2 shots blocked. Like, Trossard at the very end should have scored. So, I think the Trossard chance was offside anyway. But, and also Bayern saved a penalty. And he saved it. Bayern made clinical saves. So, based on everything else, let's keep it 100 on this channel. That's what we do. Arsenal probably deserve to win. But I will say this. Based on how United played after going down to 10 men, based on how we dug deep, we fought for every ball. We still don't have a great output attacking wise, but structurally we were good. We held Arsenal weren't that great at the same time, especially when we went to 10 men. They weren't like they were cutting us open all the time. So based on the fact that we never died and we kept going, you could argue that United deserve to get something from this game. I don't think the goalkeeper's not the goalkeeper, the referee has been good today. I feel like the referee has ruined the game as well with some of the decisions he's made. But we're here now. We're here. Penalty shootout. Hopefully United win. But I'm still expecting an Arsenal win. But we never know. We never know when it comes to penalties. So, strapping people. Stressfulville. Stressful mania. I always thought it was weird giving man in a match before full time. But yeah, man, I don't. Especially, yeah, it doesn't make sense. It don't make sense. In all fairness, I probably would have given it to the goalkeeper anyway. But it's just the fact that he's giving it before the game's finished. So, what are we saying? What's the verdict? What's the Arsenal going to win on penalties? You think Man United will win on penalties? All right. All right. Rules, we will see. I'm not gonna lie, I have no idea. I don't even want to put it out there who I think's gonna win because I don't know who we've chosen as our penalty takers yet. I haven't seen United in a penalty shootout all season. I can't remember the last time I saw United in a penalty shootout. Ah. All right, so we got Bruno's gonna take the first one. The little hop skip that he does, hop skip and jump. Bruno, yeah, penalties are never good. As in, Bruno never needs to like smash the ball into the bottom corner because he does that hop skip thing where he waits for the defender. Sorry, waits for the goalkeeper to like make a little move. Then he goes to the opposite corner or the opposite side. It's clever. All right, I don't know what difference that makes, but we'll see. Woo! Woo, 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 woo. Let's go. Bruno's taking the first one. That's good. I feel like the skipper should take the first one. And there's no reason for Bruno to miss. Like, Bruno, one thing about Bruno, I might not like the way he plays football or whatever, but he should score this penalty. Let's go, Bruno. Let's go. Easy. Easy. Light work. Light work for Bruno. Light work. Like I said, he goes to the opposite corner to where how the goalkeeper dives. He does a little jump thing. Yeah, yeah. Before Bruno, yeah, before Bruno has even taken it, as you can watch again, before he's even struck the ball, the goalkeeper has started leaning towards the corner. So he needs to make his line up at the last minute, Bruno. He hops, he watches the goalkeeper at the very last minute. I'm either going to go left or go right. Anyway, Odegaard. Save it again by in there. Oh, it goes the opposite side. It's a good penalty. So both captains have gone first. Who's taking the next one? Oh, Ahmad. For some reason, I think Ahmad's going to miss. I don't know why. I feel like Ahmad's going to miss. It's always the players that I like that miss. No way. Ahmad told me to shut my damn mouth. Ahmad told me to shut up. I said, oh, Ahmad's going to miss. Ahmad's like, no, be quiet. I'm not gonna lie, I don't really trust anybody. Like, apart from Bruno, who I've seen take penalties, I'm thinking who else is taking penalties for Man United? Because I don't really trust any of these guys. I think Arsenal will win the penalty shootout. Because I feel like there's hardly anyone on United I trust. And I feel like Zirkzee's going to miss his penalty. And then he's going to get heli abuse after missing it. Yeah! Save, goalkeeper! Save by in there. Havertz misses. Save by in there. And the thing is, Havertz has missed so many chances already in the game. Well done, Bayern there. I'm not getting too excited. I ain't gonna lie, yeah, I ain't getting too excited yet, man, because penalty shootouts are flipping roller coasters, bruv. All it takes is for us to miss our next penalty. Nah, nice, Lenny Euro. Yes, Lenny Euro. Yes, Lenny. What a penalty. What a penalty for me, Lenny Euro. Right in the bottom corner. All right. Declan Rice. Declan Rice. Ooh. Declan with his flipping hands on his hips. Lenny Euro, let me a Euro right now, bruv. Lenny Euro needs to give me some money, man. Lend me a couple euros. All right, Declan. What's Declan gonna do? Oh, by in there, unlucky. Went the right way. Went the right way. This is stressful mania. Oh, side netting as well. What a penalty from flipping Declan. Havertz is not a serious guy, bruv. Havertz here has missed a good. Havertz here has missed 2 open goals here for Arsenal today. and he's just heading the ball straight into goal. Havertz has been a disaster today. Oh, Martinez. I ain't gonna lie, yeah, Martinez has to smack it into the top corner. I can't see him placed into the bottom corner. Oh, Martinez, a nice little hop skip as well. Well done, Martinez. Come on! Fucking idiots. Leisha did the same thing. He's not as skilled as doing it because he didn't put it into the corner. You can tell that when he hopped, Leacher, he just saw the goalkeeper and managed to move his feet slightly. Oh, he opened his feet so he can get to the left. That's how you got to do it. You got, at the last minute, hop, and the last minute, either close your feet left or open it at the last minute. Almost there, guys. Almost there. Save this by in there. Save this by in there. And you will be a hero. Oh. Who's going to take the last penalty? Oh, Zirkzee. Oh, Zirkzee! Joshua, please. You either be the hero or the villain forever, Joshua. Ah, Zirkzee. This is why football is emotional. Because this is a story. These are the kind of stories that people talk about. Zirkzee misses, he's a villain forever. Yes! Yes! 10 men for 15 minutes! No, I lie! 10 men for an hour of the game! 10 men for an hour! Half an hour and another half an hour with 10 men away from home against Arsenal. They tried to cheat. They did everything to us. We're the victims now. They did everything to us and we still won. Take that. Have that. Well, I'm loud, but hopefully the police are going to come to my house. Maybe the police might come to my house if you feel I'm shouting too much. Let me just relax. But when you got all the energy, I need to release it. That's what we do. Have that. Yes. All the Muslims, from my Turkish brother in goal to Ahmad Diallo to Mazraoui, whatever, Mohammed, Amdullah, whatever. What are the words I need to say? Tell me. Alhamdulillah. What else? Mashallah. What else can I say? Tell me. Well done, United. Well done. How do I analyze this game? This game might not be one of them analyzing. Let's analyze. Let's break it down. It might not be one of them because, to be honest, the game was two parts. The first hour, we weren't good. We scored a goal against run of play. We weren't good. The way. Listen, how can I criticize this manager's lineup now? I guess I can. I can critique his lineup. I can critique the way we played. I can critique all these things, and we will do it. We will sit back, guys, and we will have a talk about this game. We will analyze it. But right now, I'm not gonna lie to you. It's not about that right now, brother. I'm just happy. Like right now, I just want to chat shit. I'm not gonna. Right now, yeah, I wanna find an Arsenal fan and have a conversation. I wanna see Lee Gunners. I want to see Lee Gunners fan cam. I want to AFTV and chill right now. I want to get my popcorn and AFTV and chill. I want to see deluded Gooner. I want to see all these man them. You know what I'm saying? Man like Zerkamp. Bruv, Zirkzee, yeah. Thing is about Zirkzee, yeah. I thought to myself, listen, this is how football stories are told, bro. Like, when I saw Zirkzee step up, yeah, to take the 5th penalty, I thought to myself, okay, this is what we're doing. Zirkzee misses. This is what we're going to do. I can see there's two. You know when it's like you reach a fork in the road? There's only two routes. Zirkzee scores, Shut your mouth, everybody. Zirkzee's a baller. Silences people. Well, there's still going to be some beef. If Zirkzee misses, he's done out here. We reached the fork. Zirkzee scored. Might have bought him more time in the club. Who knows? I don't know. But I'm happy for Zirkzee. I'm happy for Zirkzee because I know what the media is like. I understand these things. And Zirkzee, the way he took the penalty as well, my man was like, the thing about Zirkzee, he plays football. Whenever you see someone play football, yeah, without effort, like a Martial or a Neymar or a Messi or whoever it might be, just bare languid, or Ibrahimovic, Berbatov. Whenever you ever see a footballer play football when they don't even look like they care, be scared. Those footballers are usually the scariest footballers because they're so assured of their ability. They're so sure of themselves, yeah, that the only thing they let speak is their feet. They don't need to be swinging their arms around and running like this and being bare expressive. They don't need to change their body language to make people feel happy. Bruv, let my feet fucking do the talking. That's it. Only my feet you need to be looking at, not my fucking face. Yeah? So, Zirkzee, big up yourself, man. The players they ran today, man. There's one thing I can say. We lacked the quality today to really punish Arsenal on a break like we wanted to. We did. But there's one thing I keep saying. Individual quality to the side, the structure, the setup, I believe in it. I believe in what the manager is doing. I believe in the setup. I believe in the structure. We just need better players around. Bayern there. Listen, I said it in the stream. Bayern there had a good game today. It's been a long time, yeah, since we had a goalkeeper, yeah, that's had a good game like this. Onana saved the penalty this year as well. Let's keep it 100. And Onana's had a good season. He has made mistakes in the last few games, Onana. Excuse me. But overall, Onana has had a good season. And I don't really like the way that a lot of United fans have come out now and they're like, oh, Onana's... Like, listen, Onana's will have like... Will play 20 games in a row. He will have 18 good games where he does nothing wrong. Then you'll have 2 games where he acts like a bozo. And those 2 games, which are actually the exception, we try to use it as the rule. Like, oh, he's always rubbish. He's always... Bro, like, Onana is different goalkeeper. He's not a skinny goalkeeper. He's not a skinny goalkeeper and skinny and tall like the hair. He's a bit shorter. And let's not act like all goalkeepers have the same body shape. Let's not act like Peter Schmeichel, Oliver Kahn, like Fabian Barthez. Let's not act like every goalkeeper has the same lanky, tall body shape. Because they don't. Every goalkeeper is different height, have different strength. Barthez had different strengths to Oliver Kahn, who had different strengths to Seaman, who has different strengths to David De Gea, who has different strengths to... Who's the Real Madrid goalkeeper? Cesar. Was it the Real Madrid goalkeeper that played for Spain for like 10 years? We had all different goalkeepers, all different sizes that all were good at different things, man. Look at Everton's goalkeeper. What's his name? Short guy who plays for England. Yeah, Jordan Pickford. Like, come on, man. Like, I've got time for Onana. When Onana makes a mistake, I will call it out and say that's not good. But what I'm not going to do is say we should sell our goalkeeper because he makes 1 or 2 errors. Listen, loads of goalkeepers make errors. Alisson makes errors. I'm telling you. If we have a good defense and a good setup and a good system, our goalkeeper is the least of our worries. I'm telling you, the goalkeeper that we have here is not the biggest problem. In the end, if we get the team sorted and we still having issues with our goalkeeper, fair. Let's get a new one. But that's not the main priority. Today, lads, well done, man. Well done. Anyway, I'm going to do my official reaction right now. My official match reaction, which will start right now. Manchester United have beaten Arsenal at the Emirates. Away from home, on penalties today. And today the game was absolutely... Where do I even start? From the lineup that the manager picked that I was very pessimistic about, to the way that we started the first 60 minutes, really, but at least before we scored, we were... Attacking wise, we offered nothing. We were poor. Once again, the manager, and I believe I was told that Ahmad was on the bench due to the fact that he had a knock. But if he's on the bench, it means he's fit enough to start. So that's here or there. He started Hojlund again, and Hojlund once again offered us today absolutely nothing, in my humble opinion. He didn't really... He held the ball up one time, which was really good. But other than that, I didn't see him really offer anything. He tried to run the channels, but didn't receive the ball. When we did give him the ball, he didn't really hold the ball up or do anything. By the way, guys, I'm watching the match reaction while the fourth round draw is on. But Manchester United are playing Leicester City in the fourth round of the FA Cup. It's now just been announced on my TV screen as I'm now doing my match reaction. But anyway, back to the match. Like I said, first 60 minutes, we were nowhere. Yes, the Ugartes and the Kobbies and our midfield were running, they were hounding. The defenders were following their man. They were tracking back. We were running around. The one thing we can say in the first 60 minutes is that we didn't offer anything attacking-wise. But my word, organizationally and defensively, we were monsters. We were monsters. And the referee, in my opinion, my humble opinion, made one or two decisions that perhaps he shouldn't have made. Gave us one or two yellow cards that he shouldn't have had given us. Dalot, stupidly, Dalot gave away 2 free kicks. One, conceded 2 yellow cards and got sent off. I'm not going to lie, guys. I've said it a few times on this channel. I like Dalot. He was a player of the season last season. I feel like this system, he's not a wing-back in this system. He's not. And I don't know if he can play left centre-back or right centre-back. I think Dalot might be a squad player or might be sold. Not because he's not good enough to play football, but because he might not fit in the system. And that's it. I don't know. We have to keep a look on Dalot. All in all, I think we defended well as a team. Ligt was monster. Big up Ligt today, man. Like some of the defending that I saw him do, man, was absolutely crazy. And do you know what? Before we had a man sent off, Arsenal didn't really create much. They didn't create much. And a lot of the chances they created, like the chances that Havertz missed, for instance, the chances that Declan Rice missed, that Ligt blocked, all of those chances came in the second half when we had 10 men. So yes, when we went down to 10 men, that's when Arsenal kind of came alive. That's when we had to sit back, we had to sit deep, we had to dig deep. Clearance after clearance, Bruno just clearing the ball, Zirkzee came on the pitch, Ahmad came on the pitch, and they made a difference. They made a difference. I did critique the fact that Hojlund and Garnacho started. Why did our manager start those 2 players? But when the game finishes, you can kind of understand things. Okay, maybe he accepted the fact that we were never going to outplay or outpass Arsenal, and he went to play a more counter-attacking system with Garnacho and Hojlund as the counter-attacking outlets to stretch the teams. Maybe that was his mentality, and then later on in the game, we can bring on Zirkzee and Ahmad for control. I prefer the other way. I prefer to have control first and then do kamikaze later, rather than kamikaze and counter-attack and then control. But it is what it is. That's what I think the coach is thinking. So Zirkzee coming in for Hojlund, even with 10 men, automatically he made a difference. My guy was holding the ball up, bringing up guys into play. Just his presence next to some of these defenders, he was just bullying some of them. And that's what we want. That's what Hojlund is supposed to do. But Hojlund doesn't do that. And I feel like we've reached a stage where I feel like I need to see Zirkzee start games now to truly get a good picture of him, so I can have a good verdict on whether he's good enough or not. Because people are willing to give Hojlund a whole year, a year and a half, and still say more time. And people are willing to write off Zirkzee after 2 months. And it doesn't make any sense to me. But yeah, those guys came on, the manager made changes, and we still continue to dig deep. Yes, we were lucky. The penalty was saved. Buy in there, take a bow, son. Take a bow. Like I said, if you go into the manager's office and say, do you know what, manager? After that performance, you better start me in the league. If I see buy in their name in the lineup in the league game, I'm not going to complain. Because based on that performance, you could argue he deserves a league start. I'm not Onana out. I like Onana. But if you got 2 good goalkeepers and they're both supposed to be good, then why not rotate? Why not? Buy in there, he kept us in the game, and I'm happy he got man of the match because he was my man of the match. Maguire did 1 or 2 bozo things. All in all, I think he was good. But that penalty that he gave away, it was soft as well, to be honest. It was very soft. And once again, we have to look at the referee. The referee today, I don't think he was the best. I don't think he was on his game. And I feel like Arteta had a word with him. Let him stroke win the dog. He stroked win the dog, felt excited, and Arteta said, listen, if you want to stroke him again, you know, get Arsenal to win the game. Or something. Some sort of he must have bought this man because I feel like the referee was in Arsenal's pocket for the whole game. For the whole game. But it didn't matter. The game went to penalties, and I'm so happy that it was Zirkzee to score the last penalty. I know the Zirkzee haters are gonna love the fact that we won, love the fact that he scored the last penalty, and probably not talk about Zirkzee, not talk about his cameo, not talk about the coolness of his penalty. There are gonna be loads of people that are gonna love the result, be happy, and just forget the fact it was Zirkzee that cemented the whole thing. But I don't want that to happen. Zirkzee, take a bow as well. Ahmad, we all know what Ahmad's about. All in all, as United fans, we came and we did what we wanted to do. I had a feeling that we could have beaten this Arsenal team. I've been watching Arsenal for the last 2-3 weeks carefully. They have not been good. Newcastle soundly beat them. And I knew that if we turned up today, in any shape or form, we were going to beat them at the Emirates. And even though I feel like the manager, the way he set up, tried to throw the game away with the hojlund and garnacho lineup, in the end, we still won. And even though Arsenal tried to cheat, referee tried to give penalties, 10 men, all of these things went against us. We still beat them. And that's why I'm happy today. Take a bow, Man United. Well done. There's a long way for us to go. Because at the end of the day, we won this game by having, like 20% possession or whatever we had. I don't know. It probably wasn't that bad, but you get the picture. There's a lot for this team to work on. There's a lot for us to do as a football team. But the manager, apart from 1 or 2 players that he likes that I don't like, I believe he's on the right track. Man United, we've won this game. Celebrate, man. Be happy, fans. Arsenal, you guys, I told you guys, I reckon in about a season, maybe by next season, or even 2 seasons, maximum, you guys will be below us in the table and we will be ahead of us. I feel that the trajectory, Arsenal, Man United, is doing this right now. That's what I believe. I don't know. What do I know? Anyway, guys, thank you for watching. As usual, subscribe, smash the like, share the video with your friends. Help the channel grow. That was my match reaction. That's how I saw the game. Let me know how you guys see the game. Comment below as well. I'm always going to respond to comments as well. Brand new channel, like I said. So yeah, let me know how you guys saw that game. Who was your man in the match? Can we retain this trophy? Can Man United retain this trophy? This trophy is not a priority. I'm not going to lie. It's not. It's not. I just don't want Arsenal to win it. That's it. Anyway, guys, big up yourself as always. Cool. That was my official match reaction, people. That will be clipped up independently, individually of this watch along. But I'm going to stay online for a few more minutes to see what people are saying, to see if we have any comments. At the end of the day, right, we've just beaten Arsenal. So right now, I'm gassed. So I've got time. I've got time today to say whatever I need to say. I've got time. And I'm pretty sure people have time. So we're going to run it. We're gonna stay online for a bit. See what people are saying. Kind FC, big up yourself always. Listen, Kind FC, yeah, has kept me going, man, with his interactions, bruv. So big up yourself, man. Zirkzee and Ahmad changed our forward play. They look proper old school champions. Yeah. League like. Zirkzee and Ahmad, yeah. And this is me. This is my opinion. Sometimes in football, just play your best players sometimes. Like, I feel like this manager, just like Ten Hag, yeah, he can be as slick as he can be in terms of complicating shit, right? But you can also make it as basic as you want to make it. I felt that Ahmad and Zirkzee, think about who hojlund and garnacho are. Hojlund and Garnacho were built for Ten Hag's running around, press, kamikaze, crazy football, right? That's what they were groomed for, what they were built for, what they were signed for, what they're designed for. So they're not very technical. They don't play with their back to goal. They're not about bringing guys into play. They're all final third action players, i.e., Garnacho might do well, right, in the final third, i.e., near the byline or towards the other team's penalty box. But when Garnacho gets the ball in the middle third, when he has to play football, interchange, pass the ball, control it, play with players in order to get to the final third. Because in order to get to the final third, you got to push your whole team up, right? Move your team up. In order to move your team up, you either need to win the ball high up the pitch. This is not the same thing. Or keep the ball while keep moving up. So you keep the ball, keep the ball, keep the ball, keep the ball. And by the time you've kept the ball and kept pushing, your back line is at the halfway line and your strikers and your front line is all the way in the opponent's box. You moved up. But in order to move your team from the low block all the way to the opposition's penalty box, you need to keep the ball. What happens is the ball goes to Hojlund and Garnacho. They lose the ball straight away, which means we can't build. We can't build anything, right? But that's what they are. They're not players who bring other players into play, control the football. They're not great passers of the ball. In fact, if you go through their basic fundamentals, I reckon those two players probably lack a lot of just fundamentals. Whereas Zirkzee and Ahmad, and the point I'm trying to make, you've seen that you can fizz the ball into Ahmad. Ahmad doesn't just run and lose the ball. Ahmad will cut back. Ahmad will run in field. He'll find a pass. He'll interchange. Ahmad will keep the ball better, and so will Zirkzee. They both keep the ball better. So you replace two players who don't keep the ball at all, really, that well, and you replace them with two players who keep the ball better. So your football is automatically going to change. And I feel like the manager had to do that. If the manager kept Garnacho and Hojlund on the field, who keep giving the ball away, who have no intention of finding their man, of no intention of progressing the play, they just want us to go from front to end as quick as possible. If you kept those players on the pitch with 10 men, we would have given the ball back to Arsenal even more. We would have been giving the ball back, because we gave the ball back to Arsenal a lot. But we would be giving the ball back to Arsenal even more than we did. And I reckon we surely would have lost. So that was a good decision to make those changes by the manager, in my opinion, bringing on Ahmad and Zirkzee. So yeah, I agree, kind FC. The way that this game felt at the end, yeah, especially with those two players on, it felt like an old Champions League game where it's not about performance, really. We on this channel we will analyze performances, but sometimes we just want to win the game. We just need to win the game. Some games it's not about performance. And today I was looking for a performance. That's why I was annoyed with the lineup. That's why I was annoyed with all these things. But do you know what? Maybe the manager wasn't. Maybe today, and maybe the type of performance I'm looking for is not the performance that I want. Maybe the performance that I got today, that determined, that never give up, never say die performance, is just as important for us to see as Man United fans as the free-flowing football that we want to see. You know? So, there's different ways we can look at things, man, on this channel. So on this channel, we like to talk about the different ways we look at football and different ways we can approach this beautiful game, man. So yeah, I'm happy today. I'm happy today. What are you saying? What's Turkish saying? I'm so disappointed as an Arsenal fan. I feel like some of the fan base don't be honest with how we are struggling under Arteta now. I don't know if he can get us to win the league, and I'm tired. There's a lot to unpack there. I'm not gonna lie. I feel like if I talk about Arsenal, I could be here a long time. There's a lot I could say about Arsenal, and there's a lot I want to ask an Arsenal fan about Arteta, about what they think he's done, about how he's brought the team to where they are now. Do you feel like he's the man to kick you on? Because I feel like you can have a coach, yeah, who can take you to a level, and also admit that this coach can't kick you on. Like a coach who can help young players and get you playing a certain type of football, but a coach that doesn't have that extra spark to win. to win big matches. You can't get you over the hurdle. Because to me, that's what Arteta is. Arteta, yeah, before he came to Arsenal, had no CV apart from being a coach at Man City. At least Amorim has won titles elsewhere, and Amorim's younger than Arteta. So it's like Arteta's won nothing. He won the FA Cup for Arsenal with Emirates' team. And you could argue Emery was probably going to win the FA Cup anyway. So he took over Emery's team halfway through, won the FA Cup, and since then he's brought in all his own players and he's won absolutely nothing. And you guys have finished second twice. Man City haven't been good over the past 3 years, so this is the perfect time for you to beat them. You're now going to allow Liverpool to win the league. It's like, when are Arsenal fans going to be like, cool, this is 5 years now. 5 years. Apart from making Arsenal more sustainable in the fact that you guys are now a top 4 team and you've been sustainably a top 4 team. Apart from doing that, what has he done? And those are sort of questions I want to ask Arsenal fans, because the problem I have with Arsenal fans is that they talk a game. They talk a big game all the time. And that's why, as a Man United fan, I should hate Liverpool fans. Like, Liverpool are Man United's biggest rivals, and that's it. Factually, in terms of what they've won and everything. So Liverpool Man United game will always be the biggest game. But the Man United Arsenal game, they call it the social media derby. It's because the fan base of the two teams hate each other. Not the clubs. The Man United fans, I think every fan hates Arsenal fans. But we Man United fans hate Arsenal fans the most because they talk more than Liverpool, and Liverpool have won. How can Liverpool be now? They're going to win the equal Man United titles and therefore be the biggest, most successful club in England. But Arsenal fans still talk more than Liverpool fans. It's weird. Maybe it's my proximity to Arsenal fans. That's what it is. But I just want the demise of Arsenal. That's what I want. I want the demise of that football club. I honestly do. So, it is what it is. I'm being honest. I'm showing my bias. I don't like Arsenal Football Club. Mostly, 99% because of the fans. But anyway. Kind FC, big up yourself as well. Never say die is important for us too. United players are known to fold and bottle it, so I'm very pleased. Yeah, exactly what I'm saying. Like, I'm annoyed that I didn't see the football that I want to see. I'm annoyed that against an Arsenal team that's there for the taking, we didn't play Amorim ball. But you know them ones where, like, I'm not going to get angry because you can take multiple things from the game. Yes, we didn't do that. But what I can take from the game is that with 10 flipping men, 10 men for a whole hour, half an hour in normal time and then half an hour in extra time, we held Arsenal and we managed to beat them. And United team usually folds. A United team that never works this hard. The way that we were running around today, we never worked this hard. Never. And that's definitely one thing. One thing, system-wise, the players want it. The players want it. It's whether they're good enough. That's the thing. Under other managers, we could say, you know, some of these players don't even want it. Some of these players are not even running. Under this manager, I feel like the players want it. We're just now seeing that some players just can't do it. And that's that's good as well. Because we need to know these things. At the end of the day, we also know more things than the manager knows. We've seen these players, some of these players for 4 or 5 years. The manager's only seen these players for 3 or 4 months. So we're going to get frustrated with the manager. Keep trying certain plays and trying certain things that we, in our heads, have seen. And we know it doesn't work. But we just have to wait for this guy to figure it out himself. Which is also a frustrating process in it. So, guys, I need more propaganda. You know when you just won a big game? Like, I need propaganda. So don't get twisted. I'm definitely going to AFTV and chill for a little bit after this. Like 100%. Because these guys, yeah, these Arsenal guys have been talking the most. And man, them like Rants and Bant, Saeed, them man there, they were saying that Arsenal, Man United could win. They were saying that Man United could win, and they were dead right. So like I said, Lee Gunner, emergency emergency streaming and all that. That's going to be interesting. But yeah, well done, lads. What else? What else? Anyone saying anything else in the chat? Big up yourself, chat as well. Let me see. Tottenham won in extra time as well. Yeah, a couple of minutes. Five, 3 on penalties. Buy in there. Buy in there, masterclass. I'm seeing a lot of people's reactions out already. I want to see Troops. I want to watch Troops. I want to see his meltdown. I can't wait to go through the AFTV stuff. It's gonna be funny, man. But yeah, all in all, guys, like I said, I'm glad we won. I'm glad these Arsenal pussios can shut their mouths. I actually need to go into my group chat now and say something, car. I ain't said nothing really in a long time. Let me just say something.
Fuck those pussies!
Mains is a joke, you know. Anyway, trophyless season again. Trophyless season again, Arsenal. Talk to me about, once again, another season with no trophies. You're not winning the league. We've kicked you out of the FA Cup like we said we are going to do. Newcastle slapped you out of the Carabao Cup. You're not winning Champions League. Another season with Arteta and no trophies. None. And next season will be the same. Let me know how it feels. Let me know what's going on. Why are you guys accepting this? Because I know you Arsenal fans, you guys are, used to mediocrity. You guys love it. You guys are just accept mediocrity. Why are you accepting this from Arteta? Where is the, yes, he's brought us this far, but we need better? Where's that thinking? Or is it still, Arteta's brought us this far, he's the best coach ever, like, you can look at it two ways. This man, Arteta guy, with no experience, hardly, know this, know that, first job has got you this far. So imagine what someone else with just a little bit more experience could get you. That's how you can look at it. Not he's the only man, he's the best man for the job. Like, we like to do the whole, because he's currently at the job, working as the manager right now, it means he's the best man for the job, and there are no better managers out there. We like to do that as humans. And no, just because he's currently in the role doesn't mean there's no better out there. How the hell have you assessed it that way? It's strange. So, Arsenal fans, like I said, good luck to you, man. But I'm gonna enjoy it. I'm gonna enjoy your demise. And you can laugh at us all you want, but United were coming back. As you can see, we didn't play well today. We didn't have that great attackers, any great attackers. We didn't have any great attacking play. But we still beat you guys. So it is what it is, guys. Anyway, woo! Yeah, Zirkzee! I'm so happy for Zirkzee, man, with the last penalty. Buy in there, big up yourself. Anyway, guys, people, lovely stream, man. It's been a very fun stream. Stressful. The game was a boring game for about an hour until penalties and red cards and everything else just brought it to life. Anyway, big up yourselves. Have a good week. Have a good day. And I'll see you guys on Thursday when we play Southampton in the league. Arsenal, go suck your mother.